And we live. Live. You see, I'm still at Deep Creek. You know what I'm saying? I'm still in Fireplace.
Yeah, got the fireplace.
Fireplace.
Welcome. Only a Line Dance podcast. What's happening? What's
Well,
happening? We got a good show today.
well, I'm gonna answer. I'm gonna answer what you were saying though. Okay, to hit it. Ain't much people could say to me referring to line dance. Cause see, I've never disrespect the line dance culture. If they gonna talk about me, it's definitely gonna have to be something personal. Maybe me and some girl, something like that. That's the best they can do. But line
Oh
dancing,
yeah.
nah, can't do that. No.
Yeah, I feel you. What's up, Natalie? What's up, Ebony? What's
That's,
up, Janine?
that's why we can pull anybody on here and
What's
talk.
up,
If
Mella?
they want to go
What's up,
against it, they want to
Nikki?
say that they welcome.
Right, I'm with you. I'm with you on that. That's all they can talk about, really. See, one thing you gotta understand, they have to understand is us men in this line dance industry, bro, we care too much and we give a lot, especially since we're the minority in line dance. Period. You know what I'm saying? So they gonna always have something negative to say, regardless whether we doing right, doing wrong. It don't even matter. His attitude sucks. He's a smart ass. He's an asshole. Why he
Now I be
always got to be so goofy? It's something.
I be an asshole now. I ain't got no problem saying that. But that's just being me. Because I don't fake for
What's up,
nobody.
Lakeisha?
I just
Right.
love I just
What's
love
up,
now
Candice?
I just love now how they try to change the word of who they call messy. I always say, don't ever call me messy unless it's my mess. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
messy if it's my mess.
Mm-hmm.
People want to have people where you know what they want to do. They want to be able to keep talking about people behind their back, include me in it. I'm the type to say, why don't you say something to them? That's how you gonna fix the problem. Number one, or trying to assume shit about somebody. I'm like, we can ask them. Oh, he's so messy. I'm like, how am I messy? Yeah, my damn self.
Now, that's funny you touched that. But so before we get started, before we dive deep into these topics that we got for y'all, I want to address some things that was brought to my inbox that I ain't even talk about my brothers too. You know what I'm saying? First of all, let me just say this. The podcast last week, the intention was not to be messy. The intention was not to cause drama. First of all, that drama was already placed there. All right, let's get that understood. Since episode 2, that
I
drama was already out there, way, way, way out there. The fact of the ladies on the episode before the last, which was the Jason and the Teddy episode, the ladies mentioned in the comment section, and you can go back on YouTube. Make sure you follow us, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and you can. I'm quite sure you might could see some of the comments. If it's on Facebook, you probably won't see it unless you go back on Facebook and click on it. But you will see that the ladies agreed to come upon the show the next week. So it was not our doing. All right, this show is not intended to cause drama, to cause mess, but it is for the intention of putting front all of the BS that you guys like to hide behind the scenes. It
man,
is to put that up front.
fuck that. She lied. Didn't nobody. She knew good and damn well what she was coming on for, cause she commented when Nisa was talking. That's why we pulled on there. They gonna
Facts.
sit and play the victim. Man, they kill me with that shit. Throw they goddamn stones and then hide their hands and play victim.
That's my point right there. You cannot play victim when you making posts about things that's not even reference to you, but you being more messier by carrying it on. Especially if somebody's trying to deck Dr.
Well,
Total situation.
it's just about how the when we the week before that when we brought Ted and Dirty on, that's where we were trying to go with it. We were trying to bring
What's up,
up what
Eric?
happened. Let's get to the resolution. Let's get somewhere. And that episode went pretty well, right? Then we go to the
Right.
next week.
No, it
We
didn't.
we get to the next week. No, we talking about attitude issue.
It
We
was.
talking about the way we went with LaShawn
Oh,
on that level. So when you in the comments telling somebody they lying, then you get a link. You know what you coming on there for. Like
Yeah.
you know, you in the comments calling somebody a liar. So we like, okay, we want to hear your side. Come on. Like so at that point, you know what you coming on here for. It's not like you is left in the dark.
Don't say
The
what
Did she
only
word.
block you?
the only issue,
Did she
the
block
only
you?
issue,
I don't know.
the,
Don't care. Let
Did
me
she
see.
block you?
the only issue, no, the only issue is,
Block you?
we could
Yeah, I
no.
got blocked. I
Well,
got a whole
The only issue is
I'm gonna
we
get
really
my
couldn't
son
hear
type, blah blah blah. I got a block.
we couldn't hear her whole side because you had that bad signal for half the damn conversation.
Right.
But other than that, I mean, you know,
Which is why we wanted to continue it. Remember, that's why because you
but
have
she
good
got home.
service, so we wanted you to come back and explain your side on this episode right here. But yet you took it to a whole nother level after.
And
Right?
then come to find out, the whole thing happened over the perfume.
I mean, the
Over,
Bath and Body
over,
Works.
so
over
let's explain what this is about here. See, we know out there's other podcasts about line dance. We know that. Got certain people, I don't need to say their names. Even Carlos got another one. I'll say his because he's right there. And they do things a certain way. They're gonna tell it, they're gonna talk about line dance, they're gonna interview people, they're gonna be politically correct. I'm here to say this right now because when Carlos called me to be on this right here, I ain't doing it like that. I'm talking like I'm gonna talk to somebody where we ain't on the camera. I'm gonna keep it real. That's what we need. We need to call out these people. That's the problem in line dancing. Everybody sitting here, just like what happened this weekend, people want to stay neutral. I want to be cool. I don't want no problem. But y'all still allowing these people to be who they are, and y'all be the main ones talking about them behind the scene. And I gotta hear that shit. But I'm saying, yo, well,
Definitely got
let's
to
say,
hear it. You definitely got to hear it.
let's do something about it then. No, I don't wanna say nothing. Then you're messy. I'm like, well, so we just gonna keep talking about them, and they right there. They right there. We're gonna keep whispering behind their back. I don't like doing that shit. I'm not built for that. I didn't come from that. So if he gonna have me on here, I'm gonna tell it like it is.
You know I am. I don't really care.
Only way
You
this
can't. You ain't gonna
podcast.
hurt me.
I don't want nobody being on here being not authentic, not being real.
Yeah, you ain't gonna
And,
hurt me. You
and
ain't gonna hurt my feelings anyway.
it's
This
not mine.
podcast ain't gonna have no authentic. It ain't gonna have no damn no, no merit behind it. If we sit there and not tell it like it is, like,
But
and
but
drama
but
sells, and we on late night. Drama
We
sells.
on late night drama.
but
And
with
first
that
of
being
all,
said though, with that being said, I don't have to agree with everything what Quan say. I ain't gotta agree with everything you say. So we
Yeah,
all can be who we want to be.
you the
I
politically
say
correct nigga. That's
yeah.
him. He the one gonna say it like, no, I'm gonna come in and say it like he really saying. He saying, bitch. Anyway, let's get to it. Deep Creek, Carlos, tell him again what you said before I say mine.
I didn't go to Deep Creek, y'all. First of all,
But
I did not make it a Deep Creek, but this is your POS report right here from these two gentlemen right here
so
on Deep Creek.
we can go ahead and put a flyer over top of your picture right now. Good.
Yeah. Go ahead, slap the flyer right here over
We
me.
gonna put
Just
we gonna
block
put our
me out.
sponsor up there. We gonna put our sponsor
Yeah,
up there. Who's the noodles?
Bath and Body Works. Go ahead, and drop that link.
Steph, get the bottles out, Steph.
This shit is brought to you by Bath and Body Works and Beyond. Let's go.
So look, so like I said, like I felt like I wasn't had a different experience because I wasn't with them. Like all the main parties, the only way I was able to see the main parties because Denicia went live. So I'm literally DJing in the yurt, and I'm watching y'all event, from her live level. But for the most part, what we did over there, beginner room. So we did what we did, and it was a lot of people at that event that really don't line dance for real, for real. And we was in my room. We were workshopping the same old two step. Like it was like that. Like to what I'm saying, stuff like that. So it was like I kind of got to be who I am. You know what I'm saying, in line dancing, the beginner guy. You know what I'm saying, and like I said earlier, I felt like I did a lot more than I wanted to do because people who said they were going to do stuff wasn't there. People was supposed to be doing things, make it hard on other people. And when you go to an event, yes, you sign up to do things, but you want to also be able to enjoy the event as well. And I always put that onus on instructors and DJs off top. Like, if you volunteer to do something, even if you ain't getting paid, if you volunteer to do something, you gotta at least do what you said you was gonna do. And because it's hard, it's hard for people like me that host events to walk away and say, "Well, shit, I ain't signed up to do that." I'm always gonna jump in and help in. I might be mad while I'm doing it, but I'm still gonna help out. You know what I'm saying? But it's still fucked up that, you know what I'm saying, I find myself doing all this extra stuff
He done
because
it in my opinion. So there's no lie. I know this for a fact. Go ahead.
that, and this ain't a one-time thing. I can name 3 people that was supposed to be doing something and it didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? So that's why before we get into, the host or anything like that, at any event, if you supposed to be doing something, if you sign up to do something, you gotta hold your end of the bargain. And if anybody say something about you going forward, if y'all be complaining about I don't get booked and don't nobody want me at the day event, this don't make it no better. You know what I'm saying? So I put that out there.
Done.
But I will speak on the actual Deep Creek itself. Like, that's so
Yeah,
much
that's
to
what I'm
really
waiting on. This is what I'm waiting on. Let me hear
shut up. No, I'm talking about the city, the township of Deep Creek.
Okay.
When we was driving up, there's a 4-hour
Your
drive.
political ass nigga.
It was a 4-hour drive for us. Them last 2 hours, there's something to see. Yeah,
That's true. That is true. That's true. I give you
the
that.
little me and Teresa we pulled over on the little scenic pullovers and look
You
off the
look
mountain and take
over
pictures.
the thing, see down there, the big. You on the mountain? I'm like, wait a minute.
That shit is crazy. I'm like, yo, this is beautiful. Like some shit on the
Hey, look,
movie.
Quan, I thought my transmission was going out. Cause my truck wasn't put. Wait a minute. Why my truck? Hold up. When this user on this, I'm doing this much speed.
That's how it was for me. I'm pulling a camper, nigga. That shit was
I'm going uphill. On the
Oh,
mountain.
so it's deep.
I looked over to the side. You can look down. Wait a minute. I'm up here in the boonies.
yeah, and them tractor trailers coming through there on them one little single lanes, man. But once you get there, you like, okay,
What's up, Carol?
it's some potential when you get, you looking like, all right.
That's true. I'll give it that too. I ain't here
What's
to.
up, Missy?
I ain't here
I
to.
ain't gonna hold you. When we was pulling up, like them last 30, 45 minutes of the drive, I'm like, yo, it's gonna be all right out here.
Right.
Sun shining, you see the lake on one side and everything. I'm like, okay. I was excited when we got there. It's an older resort.
What's up, Keisha?
Go keep it a band. It's an older resort.
Older.
It rained half of the time.
It did.
So, we had a couple of, leaks going on in the yurt, well, but, we made it do what it do over there in the yurt. Made it do what it do.
I'm gonna say this: when I was in the yurt, I was impressed.
In the building like a cabin?
I was like, the yurt is nice. Air conditioning, it was cool in there.
Yeah. So imagine like a big teepees almost, like that holds like 100 something.
The whole thing, the dance floor in the middle, had DJ Worldwide set up over there.
Oh, he brought out the sign.
No, my turntable got my logos on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but don't you still got like that little backboard on your cover that got like DJ World, that big?
Oh yeah, I got that too. But I ain't bring all that. But yeah, so
okay.
Like I said, when we first get there, put everything up, everything is like legit. I'm like, okay. Then when the event happened, events start happening. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we get started, like I said, people ain't being where they're supposed to be at. And I feel like I'm okay if we want to keep it a band. If I was to critique anything, it was almost too much stuff going on. Like, and I feel like it's hard to understand what you're getting into until you get there. Right? Because as a line dancer, you like, man, we've been at plenty of events, bro. We'll figure it out when we get there. Right? And then you get there, you like, oh, it's a lot of shit going on. Like, as far as like activities to do and all that stuff. And I told y'all on the live last week, I said, well, all this shit to do, I probably won't even be line dance or doing none of this line dance stuff. I'm gonna be doing all this other shit. But like I said, but people won't be where they're supposed to be at and to hold up to the obligations. I end up working
That pulled you somewhere else.
Yeah, I end up working the event a lot more than I wanted to, and that's the part that kind of got me upset. But I'm gonna let Steph go into the things that he had.
Okay, now that we
Yeah,
don't
let's go, Steph.
now that we don't heard from Grizzly Adams,
Grizzly fucking Adams.
I love that kind of stuff. So I get it. I understand. I'm not here to bash nobody. I'm not here to tear nobody down. I'm gonna tell it like it is, and I'm
Oh,
gonna tell it
nigga,
what
shut up and
I'm
get
gonna
to the
tell
good
it.
part.
I'm gonna tell it what people were saying and what I seen. First of all, Carlos hit it. The pool, cool, nice pool. The venue, nice venue. It's scenic places, mountains, all that. Yes, that's there. The hotel, fuck no. Motel, Motel 6 Deluxe for over 200 a night. Carpet was dirty when you're walking down the aisle, going to your room. You get up there, see in your room that old wooden furniture like your damn uncle do that's still a player, like he got with the ashtray on the table. Furniture you got. Then you got that big bureau with a TV sitting inside. It ain't even a smart TV. It's the TV before the smart TV, after the big back TV.
After the big bag. Long
No,
stands.
no walk-in shower, regular bathtub, all that. Now the cabins, I heard the cabins, yeah, but the cabins across the street. They wasn't even on the thing. They're across the street. Which directly across, cool. But we was in the hotel. No phone in the rooms. The room didn't even have phones.
Wait,
Housekeeping
the
ain't come.
hotel room didn't have phone?
No, nope, nope. You got to walk and call. You got to go down there and talk to them. You can't call them. You got to say,
So
I need a
how the
car.
hell do they respond to handicaps if there's
So,
no phones in the room?
hold on. So, Gail, you was there last year, so you know what I'm talking about. Now, I'm not here to bash you. I'm just here to say this. If you don't like, here's another thing. If you don't like driving, if you don't like scenic driving, like Carlos said, the mountains, if you really enjoy, you can sit there and enjoy where you're going. You really can. That got me through the last part of my drive because I was falling out. But I seen stuff and I was like, okay, it got me in. But it's not nowhere near no airport. It's hard to get there. It's not easy to get there. Wherever you land in Pittsburgh or in Baltimore, you're gonna have at least a 2-hour drive to get there. Yeah. If you Ubering, it's gonna cost a pretty penny or whatever. I don't know how to get there. I drove from here. It was 5.5 for me, so I said, okay, I'm gonna drive. Cool thing. I'm not gonna say the event holder's name. I'm not even gonna do that. But what I'm gonna say is, I've worked with her a lot of times on stuff. We always got into it because I always said this right here. With her, if you gonna want to do this stuff and you gonna get people that's been in the game with a name that know the thing, and you're not gonna take advice from the persons who know what they're talking about because you're gonna do your own thing, you're too stubborn to listen. I mean, even at one point when I was doing stuff, I still listen to this day. People tell me stuff. I mean, I don't think I'm too big not to hear what nobody got to say. You know what I'm saying? But when you so stubborn, you think you know everything. Okay, I'm gonna let you do this and that. You can handle that. You got it. But a lot of people were saying it's too much stuff going on. So I think with her, she gotta make a decision. Are you gonna have a vacation event
Or you
with a
gonna have an
little
event?
dancing, or are you gonna have a line dance event with a lot of dancing with a little vacation time in there? She
You
tried
got
to
to pick
mix
and
both.
choose.
Yeah, I feel like I was in summer camp. Bam. You had to be here, you had to be there. Then the bowling alley, I'm thinking it's close to the thing. It's 30 minutes out where I had the DJ. I'm like, wait a minute. And then I get there, everybody who was at the bowling alley seen where I was set up at. I'm working behind the counter. I'm in the booth with the shoes, right in the corner,
Hey,
standing
Steph.
up.
Wait,
Hey, Steph. Let me get size 13, dog.
Yeah. Hold on. Oh, DJ.
in between songs, he getting shoes. You
Hey,
got your ticket. You got your ticket.
hey, but those that was there, no, I did the thing though. I made it work. I made it work. I
And you
mean,
made sure they had their shoes too. They.
did that too. Look, I was at the register taking an order. What you want? They got video. I'm pressing
Oh
order.
man.
You know,
No, but
but
for real, it is a decision because I remember at the beginners ball, somebody told me they didn't come because I ain't have enough sightseeing tours and all that stuff. I'm like, it's a line dance event, bro. Like
Like you came to
you in
dance.
Atlanta,
You
you could,
ain't-
you could figure it out in Atlanta on your own. My job is to make sure we got dance flow, DJs. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of get that. You kind of gotta pick a side, like as we,
I'm gonna tell you what it was. Like this, like Nola Bass, say for instance. Now pretty much everybody done been to Nola Bass once. See, they knew that's a tourist city. They knew that. So what they did was they gave you a lot of time to go check out the city, and dancing was the number one priority. You know,
bare minimum.
everybody look, everybody but me was drunk there in the damn. They were drunk when they got off the damn bus. So on the plane, they don't remember what happened. But you
Right.
know, that right there, it should have been days where there was no, dancing. Yeah, except the party at night. Maybe you're gonna have a party at night. Workshops should have just been on Saturday, maybe Friday party. Couple of people teach at the beginning of that party. Let's rock with that. Carlos was right about a lot of people backed out, which was not her fault on that. But what she didn't appreciate was the people who stepped up. See, that's the problem that I had. I came and stepped up. I wasn't only supposed to teach one dance. Anybody that was in there know I taught 3 dances. Aaron was the DJ. Wasn't he supposed to be working the workshop? But I did it. I ain't even go check in my room. I went straight in there, changed my shirt, got my laptop, went right in there. Looking at people who came in there, they said they ain't teaching. Damn, really? So that was the start off right there. And then I'm like, it was just, I think with her doing so much, she forget what she tell people, she forget what she say, and then you're gonna sit there and blame everybody for what happened. Like, no, you signed on for this. You had too many DJs, you had too many instructors, you had too many. You had too many. You didn't need all that.
So what would be a good number you would say the amount of instructor you should have at an event if you want
Well,
the people to do multiple tasks?
I'm gonna say that it depends. Like if you got a regular event, I'm gonna say four instructors should be enough. Cause let's be honest, man, ain't nobody remember more than 4 dancers. They ain't
Yeah,
even remember more
yeah.
than 2.
hey, look, I had 1,200 people. I only had 4 instructors.
That's all you need. That's it. That's it. They be having 8 instructors. They have 2 on Friday, 6 on Saturday. Like, come on, man.
Right.
This is my thing here. I'm gonna say this. It might rub some people the wrong way, but I'm gonna say it like it is. If you're gonna have multiple DJs, if you can't pay them all the same, then don't have multiple DJs. If they ain't gonna,
That's a fact.
if they all doing the same amount of work or some doing more, come on
That's a
now.
fact. Now, that I know we already got a question for the day for the people, but I just want to. Can I slide one in? I just want to add one in. Now, do you guys, those who are in the comment, you can write in the comment section if you're watching on YouTube or Facebook. My question is this: do you guys prefer a workshop in a tourist city or no workshop at all? That's my
None.
question.
I vote. Well, I'm telling my vote none at all because they give them time then to go check out the city.
And then when they
Okay,
get back, we just party out. You know what I'm saying?
You go.
just party out.
Mhm. That's why I do
Okay,
on Fridays. I wasn't doing workshops on Friday. Friday, I let them do what they want to do. Then Friday night, we just party.
right.
So now this year coming up, I'm flipping it for the beginners ball. I'm gonna do Saturday. You can do what you want to do, and then Saturday, since it's the actual ball, everybody getting dressed up and stuff. We just dance. But Friday, you do. You know, you gotta give people time to do stuff, but you ain't gotta squeeze. Like, let me throw line dancing in there, like this to play with it. Like,
Yeah.
just don't do it at all. You can kind of just don't do it at all, and then just that night, everybody just go in. You know.
Yeah. But I'm here to tell people like this too. What some event planners think nowadays, they think because you get certain names that bring people now. That really don't work no more.
People show up
Yeah,
with
it
one.
don't.
It ain't too many people. It ain't too many people that's really making a difference. That's bringing people. It's not unless they coming to that city for the first time. Maybe then. Like when I went to Cali, I had got a lot of inbox people saying, "Oh my God, I'm coming because you're gonna be there finally." Because that was my first time going to Cali in San Francisco this year. I ain't never been.
I just got a couple of those, and they found out I'm coming down to all snap. This gonna be my first time ever coming to Cali. So
That's what they do. So that might work.
yeah,
After who you are, oh, you don't need all them names. You don't. You don't need all that.
Well, the reality is, a lot of the major events are all using the same people.
That
So,
too.
with it being so many events, people picking and choosing. So
What?
people say, well, so people see a lineup, set lineup we had this weekend, right?
I said that too. Wait a minute. Shut the hell up, cause there's one more though. Who you talking about?
Exactly.
Hold up. You talking
But look, they'll look at the lineup from this weekend. Somebody be like, well, shit, they all gonna be at UC. I just go to UC, and it's easily accessible. You know what I'm saying? I can fly in, I can take a train in, I can boat in, I can drive in. You know, it's easy to get to. And that's what people doing, because a lot of people doing the same events. You know how many events you and Stefan and Quan, you know how many events y'all going to the same events together? 20.
yeah, a year.
So
We
people
go
say,
to.
yeah, instead of me, busting my neck to get out of Deep Creek for 4 hour drive out in the mountains, I see Stefan and Quan at this
Hell, I
other.
think the last 4 or 5 events straight.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Everybody got the same DJs, the same instructors, and the same. So when people are picking and choosing, y'all, there are more events than there are weekends. So you got to be. It's going to take more than your instructor lineup and having unnecessary instructors at a workshop to get people to show up. That ain't, those days are over.
Yeah. I'm gonna say, like I said, what the people are starting to say. I'm not saying I'm not a fan of workshops. Some events I've been glad they didn't have no workshop because the parties be so
mhm,
late. The party be so
mhm.
late. You be at the after party, then they'll be like, damn, workshop started at 10 or something like that. I'm like, man, but that's it. Damn, no, we ain't got no workshop, so I can sleep. I can chill. I'm good. But
All right, so this is.
workshops,
Oh, go ahead.
workshops, cool. Let me say this too about. I don't want to just totally say everything negative, a lot of negative about Deep Creek. One thing I will say that was positive, it was some hot dancers came out of there. Workshop dancers were fire. Not
I
not
posted them. I
knocking that.
know.
I'm not knocking everything. That's so I'm not trying to hate. I'm not trying to bash them. I'm gonna keep it real. It was some hot dancers came out of there. If you got a nice workshop with nice dancers, then that's and people know what they're doing. Now just saying getting anybody, they don't know how to handle the crowd. They don't know how to really, they're gonna get nervous and freeze up. Then nah. But if they professional about it and they can engage the crowd and put on the show and entertain, yes, them the ones. Everybody can't be that. They think they can, but when you get up on that stage, like say stage, and you got that big clock ticking, telling you how much time you got, and it's counting down, and you just on part one, and you just got 7 minutes and 33 seconds. No, I'm telling you, it's pressure, bro. The stage is 15 degrees hotter than it is down there where the people at. Number one. I'm telling
I was just gonna say.
you, am I
Yeah,
lying?
you hit it. You hit it on the head. You hit it
It-
on the head. They tell you got 28 minutes to teach your dance.
It's not easy. Oh, respect,
Mm-mm.
just like DJing. I got a whole different respect for the DJ. Seeing it myself, seeing how people request so much and they expect so much. And, if you can't get it all in, they come and bash you, one dance, something, anything like that. pulling you in all different directions. Then you got the event promoter. Sometimes they have special requests and rules, so it be kind of like your hands tied at times.
Oh yeah,
It ain't
DJ
easy.
definitely is a tough ass job. All three of us DJs, so we definitely relate. Like
Yeah.
that shit.
Yeah, when I was in New York, I told everybody, I said, look, the first 2.5 hours, let's cook. The last 2 hours, y'all come up here with y'all requests. Cause what we not gonna do is request the whole goddamn party. Cause there ain't no point in me having a DJ. We might as well put a goddamn aux cord up this bitch and let y'all
Right.
goddamn do it.
And put
No,
the songs like that.
But
yeah.
Like,
let
So
me say this, too. Another thing I didn't like what she did. I don't think she should have kept us separated the whole damn weekend. I don't like that. It's already, what's going on with the beginners and the seasoned dancers. They want to call them advanced dancers. And I feel like that was kind of playing into that a little bit too. They had their own party up there. We down here the whole weekend. I'm like, come on now. I can see Friday had to. But Saturday, we played a lot of beginner stuff got played. So, like,
yeah, it
bring
is cool to
everybody
have,
together.
but it is cool. Cause what you can do, even if you got people that's brand new, you have a night where people can kind of, they can do what they do, but they also need to see that line dancing, like, you know what I'm saying,
Cool.
what it is,
the
what you
different levels.
supposed to, what you supposed to become, like the next level of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I do like when you got an event like that where it's mixed, at least one time everybody should be together, at least, especially the main night. So Saturday night, the main night, throw everybody in there together on the main night.
Oh, I didn't even know. Look, you know what? Carl, be honest. I was like, where the fuck is Carlos? I ain't seen that dude all week. I didn't even know he was on there working like that. I said, I saw him when I got here. I remember when I was teaching and your girl was learning smooth swag too. I'm pretty sure that either, bro.
Yep.
You pulled out of there. She was learning to dance now. She was almost there. He gonna
Almost
pull her
there.
out. Yeah, she told me I gotta go. I want, and then hit me on the inbox, send me the thing, man. I want to finish it out. I said, look at Tennis out there learning. She got on the phone.
Oh, she be dancing, bro. She dancing.
I'm like, no, this dude didn't pull her out of here. He
That's
could
why
have
she got
waited.
brace like you then.
Look, he could have waited a little about 5 more minutes.
Yeah,
But
you can let Phil learn to
yeah, I
dance,
said, where's
man.
Carlos? I said, Carlos out there fishing, driving the boat, doing something. I said, he out there white
Did you
water
even get to put
rafting.
your boat on the yacht? Like, did you take
So
the
we,
boat
we
out?
rented the boat. We got a boat out there.
Oh, okay.
This dude ain't
But
even
yeah,
at
but
the.
like I said, because we're saying, people who were supposed to be doing certain things didn't show up and do their part. Like I was working like a lot, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? And because I host events, I know. You know what I'm saying? I've been on a cruise and instructors got drunk and ain't show up to their workshop. I ain't gotta say no names. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been people I'm supposed to be where they supposed to be at certain things. But
Read what
so
Marquis said, Carlos, right quick while I talk. And you guys said,
hey, Carlos, real quick on the cruise, how y'all planning to navigate the fact that everybody's going to be in different levels? Like some folks might be brand, other brand events. Yeah, Marquise, I'm gonna explain that to everybody that's going on a cruise.
So he got to check in when you do sitting on the throne. He probably at work, man. He missed all the info. He
But
got to
actually,
check
I
in.
talked about all that today on the cruise. I mean,
I
on
know,
my
though. I just
podcast, I talked about all that.
said he missed all that.
We go back and
He got
we go and
to
check the podcast out, Marquise.
hit the
I
podcast.
explained it very in detail, a lot. What's going
and
on?
I'm gonna say what I said again earlier today. I'm making about 6 babies on the cruise. I ain't wearing no, condoms. I ain't bringing a raw dog all week.
Hey, hey, but look, the different that different. I don't like the fact you said y'all didn't even get to dance together. Like Saturday, I expect at least everybody there. But I
Yeah,
seen cause when I was scrolling on Facebook, let me tell you. So when I was scrolling on Facebook, right, I think I came across somebody. I can't even remember the name. I came across somebody live feed, and it was like 9 people on the floor in this one big ass room at one point. And I was like, what the hell? And then so I just kept scrolling, and then I came across somebody else was live,
So
and the
Nisi
the
got two
hold on,
pages.
hold
Nisi
on,
got
don't
two
get.
pages.
Matter of fact, somebody bring some antibiotics.
She
Oh,
call you
because I
itchy
was gonna
ball.
say I seen the Pain, I seen Juju, all them on the floor like this floor here full. Then the other room that I was scrolling past, they had like 5, 9 people, maybe 8 on the dance floor. And then one point I came back to that room, they probably had about a good 25, 30 people on one particular song. But then
Yeah, because Denicia she had a regular Denicia page on in the main lodge, and
uh
then her Nisi page, she was live. She had 2 tripods. She was live in the yurt.
so that probably what it was that Wedding Cross. But I
Mhm.
don't think it was her name though, but it might be. I was like, whoa, but I gotta say, hey Juju, I'm teaching that shit tomorrow, Juju.
Yeah, them they did the damn thing on that.
Man, Cole, I'm teaching it tomorrow. Cole. Like, hey man, I'm on it tomorrow. My Wednesday class gonna be mad as shit because they gonna be working tomorrow, boy. For real, for real. I did also real quick before I let Steph take over, because this is Steph uh episode, right, Carlos? It's Steph episode.
All
Just like
right.
he told me that I had my guest, he got his own guest. So this is Steph episode. So before he take apart, let me say this real quick. I
Oh,
do, I do have a new trail ride dance, my very first trail ride dance. It will be released very soon. Fuck you, Steph. And it's
sell out.
called
I ain't gonna.
Stirline Dance. You
What's his
know what I'm
name, Steph?
saying?
What's his name,
Texas
Steph?
Quan. Texas Quan.
Huh?
Texas
Texas
Quan.
Quan. Yeah, yeah. So it's beginner friendly. Those who watched me on TikTok earlier in class, I did teach it to the class that we had today. So yeah, man. Then I will be at an event with DJ Mega. That's the song is by him, by the way. And it's an event in Macon, Georgia this Saturday. You can get your tickets on Eventbrite as well. I got the tickets in the car. I forgot to bring them in. But anyway, um, yeah. So I'm kind of glad. Like I told you, man. Me and Taras are gonna be the bridge between Stefan and the 803 Fresh guy.
What's
We
that
gonna
over?
bring them together.
Oh, okay. Just bridging
I'm
the gap
telling
between Trey Little
you,
and Stephon is crazy.
on the
Yeah.
cruise, I'm wearing cowboy boots and a thong
Oh, for the
and
Boots
baby
and Dukes event.
and baby oil all weekend. I'll be fresh off from baby oil.
No, but to answer Marquis' question, we gonna have, if you been on a cruise, they got a itinerary called the Fun Times. And on the front of the Fun Times, they got like the main stuff. So all our line dance stuff will be on the front of the Fun Times with descriptions of what to expect, who DJ in each room, and what time and all of that stuff. So it's gonna be broken down, you know, um, very descriptive, and people know what time. And DJ's gonna be all over the place. Like Steph won't just always be in the club locked away in a vault with all the advanced people.
Shit, I'm being a Lido day. I ain't get me
He's
off
gonna
there.
be Lido, Atrium, the Henry Club, nightclub, like all over the place. And everybody, Quan, Rondi, Pleasure, we rotate everybody. Everybody can get a chance to play everywhere. But the Fun Times description will let you know at what times and who everybody gonna be at. So everybody gonna get it in. Everybody can have a good time, man.
But let's get back on
Yeah.
Quan and boots and damn cowboy hat.
Hey,
Hey,
hey
look
man,
though.
look.
Hey, look.
I
Hold
can
on.
pull out
Hey,
anything,
Quan.
you know what I'm saying?
Hey,
I,
Quan. I'm
I
gonna tell you
swag
right
out
now.
anything. That's why I'm the prince.
The
The
women
prince
going
of
crazy
swag,
though.
man.
I
They
know
was
for a
doing
fact women going crazy though.
Hey,
Female,
Steph, I tell you what though, wait till I get rid of this pudge, you know what I'm saying? And get some arms like Robert. I'm gonna have my shirt open with the little tight ass choker chains on too. With my boots and hat. Watch. Think I'm playing, I'm gonna cut the sleeves off. Yeah, get them dumbbells. I'm telling you. I'm telling you now. Watch me now. Y'all gonna be really hating. Put down the
we
goddamn
ready to
cut.
be like Rob. We ready? 2 more months to
Fuck rock.
August.
Look, fuck rock.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm gonna be ready on the cruise now. On the cruise,
Two
I ain't
months,
wearing no shirt. I ain't
no
wearing
shirt.
no shirt at all.
I ain't packing none. Nope.
I'm talking about no shirt
Only
on the
only
cruise
for
at
captain's
all.
night. Matter of fact,
So
for captain's
you
night, I
gonna
might just
get
do
nipples?
a
I
bow
said you
tie.
gonna get the nipples pierced, Quan?
Huh?
gonna get your nipples pierced? That's what somebody said.
Oh hell nah, I ain't going all that far. You got me fucked up.
Okay. Pause.
No diddy. They gonna roll with shit like I'm not there.
Okay, look, before we get too late, man, I'm gonna go ahead and get on because they over there waiting. Ain't they on? Is they on waiting?
Yeah.
Okay. Now let me say the disclaimer. She called me and said, am I still gonna be on the show? I got a lot to say. I said, well, anybody got a lot to say? Come on, say what you gotta say. Now, I think I know what she gonna say one thing, but I don't know everything. So
All
whatever
right.
she say, that's not
Before
the
we,
opinion.
in the words of Quan, before we bring her on here, everybody hit the share button one time.
Hit the motherfucking share button. Why y'all ain't sharing?
Might be one.
Why they
This
ain't
might be
sharing?
might be one of
This
them ones.
might be. Wait. Do I need to light up my 85 South again? Come on. Bring on.
Question of the night. Hey, hold on. Let's get to the question of the night before we bring her on. Do question of the night. I need everybody to comment in the chat. Question of the night. Give me your childhood. You know, well, some of y'all was born with a silver spoon. Y'all don't know nothing about this shit.
Right.
Give me your childhood struggle food that you actually enjoyed. Something that your mama or your dad used to make for you all the goddamn time.
Hamburger helper.
But you actually look forward to it.
Go Steph.
Hamburger helper. I just said that. All flavors.
Hamburger helper. What's yours, Carlos?
Y'all put it in the comments. Oh, my
What's
mama
yours, Carlos?
used to make that spaghetti. We had spaghetti every week.
Bro, that too.
Nah.
Look, but not
Yeah.
not the spaghetti like the rich where you got the noodles and they'll put it in one big pot. It all be together.
Exactly. Yep.
Big pot.
Wait. So look, my
That shit
mama.
lasts 4 days.
My mama was the poker bean and wing.
Steakums.
What you say?
You said poker bean and wieners.
Your pork and bean.
Beans and Frank. Yes, sir.
All time though for me
Hot
was
dogs
corn.
and poker beans.
I ate cornflakes, breakfast, dinner, lunch, midnight snack. Long we had milk.
Eating cereal all goddamn day.
All day and night.
Yeah, that too. Now, outside of that, Sloppy Joe.
Bologna? Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
bologna. Outside of
Somebody
bologna,
said-
the bologna sandwich, the Sloppy Joe. Now, you can't
Somebody
catch
said
me eating no
spam.
bologna right now. Like,
Somebody
I
said
will.
bean.
It took me the longest to realize with the bologna when it started doing like this, puffing up. I ain't realize
Yeah.
to cut.
Put the
cut it
slit.
a little
Yeah,
bit.
you gotta put the slit.
It be
You gotta put the slit in the middle.
go like this.
Yeah. That should be whistling. It's on you. Put that.
Somebody
Yeah.
said corned beef hash. Somebody said
Number
red
one,
bean.
oodles and noodles. Y'all lived on that.
That's our sponsor for the night.
Nah, hell nah. It's always Bath and Body Works. I'm sorry. I like to smell fresh.
The fact that she said Franken beans, I don't know what that is. You mean pork and beans?
What the hell is? Yeah, pork and beans and wings. That better be what you talking about.
Franken beans? What the hell, Frank?
Oh, hey, Cannon. Damn the sugar toast. We talking about sugar bread. You know, we got. Oh my God. I used to eat them syrup sandwiches. That just brings me back to the syrup sandwiches. Boy, what?
Would be all. Oh yeah, that was shit. I put cinnamon on it. Cinnamon toast.
Yeah. You just in the cabinet finding shit. You just in that motherfucker.
Yep.
All right, let's go bring them on. Let's see what we got right here.
Show
All right, coming to the
brought to you by
straight out of
BBW.
once again straight out of Shreveport, Louisiana, Canada.
My shit went out. Hold on. Let me back up.
You know as Rita, Diamond in the Pink, bro.
What?
Miss Rita, Sharita Pinkney.
Don't put my government name out there.
Okay, my bad. Rita.
Okay, what's missing?
The floor is yours.
Y'all good?
What's up, Rita?
Hey, y'all.
What's up, Rita?
Hey, Carlos, Juan, Steph.
What's up?
How y'all?
Welcome to the show again.
Thank you.
Hey, buying the sausage. Yeah, that was that going fishing stuff. Your grandma had
Peanut butter and syrup.
Peanut butter syrup, yep.
Butter syrup, that's it.
Or the peanut butter jelly that was mixed together in the jar. Yep.
Now, how many of y'all out there used to make them damn ketchup sandwiches?
Me.
Did y'all put seasoning on?
there too.
Did you put some seasoning on the ketchup?
That was so true. You got no meat.
They call that the wish sandwich. You wish you had.
You thinking about it for me between Paul.
Wish you
Like,
had some
wait a
goddamn-
minute.
These niggas
Hey y'all. So I'm gonna put another disclaimer out. Steph put a disclaimer out. So I'm gonna put another disclaimer out. Because some of y'all don't know me. And this is no harm to nobody intentionally. I'm just gonna speak what I'm gonna speak. That's just what it is. And I got a list. You know, I had some stuff to paper, so I want to forget it.
God damn. Okay.
Right.
You better not fold out no motherfucking long ass notebook paper.
It ain't long. They're a couple pieces.
A couple of pieces. He about to go in on all these people.
This motherfucker like she had the BET award just accepted. Here you go.
First, I would like sponsored by New Orleans Saints. Who that?
Oh, hell no. Cut that.
All right, Carlo, we can go ahead and take all that out now. She done fucked up.
Don't mind.
Who that?
Next.
Wow. But no, y'all. First of all, for y'all that don't know me or kind of know of me, I'm Rita. I go by Rita Pink. If y'all see me, I'm not gonna run down no credentials or nothing like everybody else do. I just know I've been dancing for a while. I'm here. I've been here. I done left, came back, did all that good stuff.
Hold on, Rita. Let me get my notebook and pen ready. I gotta write this shit down.
Yeah.
Candace, pull out the note. Candace, get the notes ready.
Please get your note.
I'm taking mine right now.
No, I ain't gonna name, how many years I've been in and what I'm sipping on.
We started together.
You know, we did start together. Me and Niecy met at church.
Oh yeah, y'all were with Ninja first, right?
Yeah, we was with Ninja. Next Level Steppers is where we started. The L's in the air. And then, we went from there. And then that's another subject. So we ain't even gonna get there, but we did, and and we left. So that's just that. So the first thing that I really actually, because I have, how you have hors d'oeuvres, and then you got, your main entree, your meat and potatoes, soup, salad, all the rest of that. The meat and potatoes is gonna be last, but I have an interaction question for you guys as hosts because I need questions answered before I get into what I have an issue with. So today my whole topic is about support. It's about support, period, and what goes on in line dances. So I guess the first thing that I want to know is, no, let me go back. Again, about you guys that don't know who I am. So I'll say Star's mother, Steph baby mama, whatever y'all want to say. But I brought that up because I was recently at an event. Those of you guys that know me, I know Stefan, Quan, if I go to, ATL, where I go at home, y'all know me. Everybody don't know. I take my kids with me everywhere I go because I like to take my kids to see places. They don't go to events. I respect and I have respect for events. I know where they can go and where they can't go. Particular event I just went, because I do pop-ups. People don't know where I'll be at until they see me. It was an issue. Got to an event, and this is for you guys that hold events. Got to an event, drove there. Didn't make it to about 11 o'clock at night when I got there. So registration stuff was closed. It was on a Thursday when I made it. Got to the event, get to the door. Hey, I'm coming. They was like, well, registration is closed. And I said, okay, I understand that, but I paid registration for tonight. And she was like, well, I can't let you in there. I'm like, excuse me? Like, I just drove 5.5 hours. I'm just getting here to the event. I'm registered. I'm paid. Is there a book you can look me in or something? Like, I got my registration. Can you pull up an email or something? No, I can't let you in. You have to have your registration. Registration is closed. Okay, well, then open it up if I needed to get in. And she was like, well, I can't let you in here. So I feel like it's a problem. I'm like, you can't let me in. You don't know when people coming in, what time they arrive or whatever. And that's fine if you have a certain time for registration. I'm not arguing with that. My thing is, I'm here. I'm telling you I'm registered. I can pull up an email. You telling me you're not gonna let me in the event. I said, I don't think that, now I'm getting a little tested. I done got off the road, had checked in my hotel, all the rest of that. I'm getting to the event already late because the event was that night. It was gonna be over at 11. I mean at midnight. And it was already like 11:05, 11:10, and you can't let me go in here. And I paid for Thursday, and I got there late. You can't let me go in here. No, then she's gonna say, well, mind you, the event was at a convention center that they rented out. So I'm like, she's talking about, well, I'm just gonna turn my head and act like I don't see. I said, no, you can act like you see me because I paid for registration. If you're not gonna pull it out, then I'm gonna go in here because this is what I paid my money for. So that was the issue that night. The next day, me and my daughter was out touring the city. So I said, you know what? Registrations from this time to that time. I don't want the same problem tonight. Let me stop by to go get my registration. It was at the convention center, right? So I take my daughter with me because she's not going to stay in the car. I go in there, get my registration stuff, all the rest of that. They were doing workshops. I waved at everybody, went in, talked to Nisi for a second. I leave out. I'm going up the escalator. One of the event hosts ran behind me, runs up the escalator. Hey, hey, hey. And I'm turning around like maybe we dropped something or something. He's talking about, hey, 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 what? And I'm like, what? So I'm backing down the escalator. And he's talking about, she can't be in here. And I said, what are you talking about? Your daughter, she can't be in it. I said, be in where? I said, you talking about the event? She's not coming to the event. No, she can't be in this building. She can't be in here. I said, she's not coming to the event. I came to pick up my registration. This is the convention center. What are you talking about? She can't be in here at all. That's fine. She's not coming to the event. Why are you chasing me up the stairs? I don't understand. Well, I'm just letting you know. No, you don't have to let me know the reason why. I don't even need to know the reason why because we're on our way out. She's not coming. That's that. So I didn't even go back to the workshop because that was strike two for me. You rubbed me the wrong way. You running after me to tell me that my child can't come in to a place. Mind you, whatever the problem or whatever the reason was, it couldn't have been alcohol because they didn't even serve any alcohol. We couldn't take alcohol in there. So it couldn't have been that. But like I said, I know where she goes. She didn't go to the party the night before, but I'm trying to come get a registration for something that you wasn't going to let me in the night before. And then you come back and you chasing me. I'm already out the door. Don't chase me up no escalator and asking me about my daughter, whatever. So the end of the story is when I come to a line dance event, if you see my child in the daytime, I respect people's events. I respect it. I know where she can go and where she can't go. She's not gonna just come to anybody event. Don't chase me up out no door, telling me where and who somebody can come because I almost didn't want to go to the rest of the event for the rest of the night. Yeah. So that
well, first of all, I don't want to stop you, Rita, but just to make it known, that child that you referenced to is the child of the great Stefan, Lady Swag. So she can go any fucking where she chooses. Just to let y'all know.
You're welcome with holiday swag.
But it don't even matter.
Especially holiday
that.
swag.
It's just a respect thing. Like I respect you, but for you to chase me out, you didn't want to let me in the first time, and then I don't understand if there's a I mean, like I said, I know that you guys hold events. I don't know what it takes to put on an event by myself. So I'm not knocking that. So you close registration down at a certain time. That's cool. But when you have your out of town guests come in, you don't know what time they're going to arrive. You don't know if they come into a party. Maybe there's a different, protocol or something that you should have or can have for those people that are lingering in on a Thursday night, or even if it was a Friday night after you've closed registration and these people have paid their money and it was a pricey event. So I really felt played and I was really, pissed off because you didn't want to let me in. So I try to let it go and dust it off. But then the next day after you running after me and telling me that, one thing I'll play about is my child. You come talking about she can't come these, she ain't coming. And I almost ain't coming.
Well, I can't. I'm not going to speak on the first part as far as like getting there late because I know certain people run their operation different. I would have went to the junk, got your wristband and your bag and all that, got you straight. But other people don't run their business like that. But as far as your child being in the hallway at a venue is crazy. Like if you at a convention center, in the hallway of a hotel, anywhere you at, like as long as the child is not inside of the event,
Right.
it sounded like they just had a problem with you. That was the
You,
problem.
And they don't even know me.
It
This
was.
is
don't
my
even,
first
That was
time
it
ever
sound
going to
like.
this
So what
event.
event was this?
they don't
It
have control.
was M Town in Memphis, and I will not go back.
Oh,
Because I felt like with you not knowing me and you don't know me, when you have your new guests and you don't know, instead, especially y'all know if you see people, so if you see somebody new at Holiday Swag or somebody new at at your sliders or whatever, you're not gonna treat them. If you have something, you can pull them to the side, hey ma'am, or hey so and so or whatever. But come to hey, I was like, I thought I dropped something. I'm turning around looking like, what's going on? Like, she finna fall or something. What's going on? You don't even know me. Y'all have never seen me at there, and the people that hosted it. I just went on a whim because I try if I can pop somewhere else other than what I normally do. I try to go. So for you not to know me and you approach me like that, you already rubbed me the wrong way the night before, but I let it go. I was sleeping. I slept and I let it go. The next day I
So
come in, it's a whole daytime. Y'all having a workshop down there, a workshop in the convention center, and it was in a room. I'm in the hallway and you come run out to tell me that, yeah, I was pissed off. I didn't even want to go to the event. If had I not paid that much money and I wasn't in there, if everybody, I went there to go dance with my people, my line dance family, the people that attended, not the event. After that, I didn't even care about the event no more. I just went there to kick it with my people.
that was 2 weeks ago, right?
It was a few weeks ago.
Yeah. Then you go still?
The last weekend.
No,
in
Steph didn't
April.
go. It was the last weekend in April.
Oh.
but Rita, you know we're gonna talk, right? Because you didn't tell me this. You know that, right?
Well,
Yeah.
I tried to.
Yes, we talk. Like, wait a minute, hold up, what?
I tried to
Yeah.
hold that together. So since we're on events, let's go to the next event. Events coming up. Let me ask you all first before I pose my concerns. You all as event holders, where you all live at, do you all?
Well, wait, tell me.
Yes.
So going back to the first conversation,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put this out there. Once your event get to a certain size, and I'm talking to anybody who's thinking about throwing a big event or who's throwing big events. Once your event goes to a certain size, you have to have somebody that's in charge of registration.
Mm-hmm.
And once the event starts, people should be able to register pretty much
Anytime.
anytime. Like I see, like the day before the event, you'll say we're gonna do registration from 3 to 5, or you can do registration from 7 to 9, whatever. But like once that actual event starts, people flights coming in, people got delayed flights, people getting canceled flights, people pay their money. There should never be a point where it might be a delay. Like, hold on, let me go get somebody to go get your stuff. You know what I'm saying? That might be a problem. But for
Here,
somebody to like deny you access to an event, bro, we are line dancing, bro.
Mm-hmm.
We
no,
not
this like
hiding scientific discoveries from
this.
NASA inside that room.
It's an
Like
easy thing, Carlos. Most people have a list. They don't have. They might not have a bag, the registration pack. They have them put up,
Right.
but they do have a list of
Right.
people to meet, and all they gotta do is check it
Yeah.
off.
That's what
Right,
I was
because
gonna
you
ask.
didn't
They
have
didn't
to
have
give
a
me the
list.
bag. You didn't have to give me
And
the bag or the wristband. You
you
could
get your
have everything is
arm.
electronic now. Like go in your phone or go on your something or whatever. Everybody, whoever's in charge of whoever's sitting at the door, should be able to look that up. You didn't have to give me the registration stuff.
yeah,
You could have looked on there and said, "Hey, she registered," but to tell me I wasn't going in there, and I probably was wrong and out of pocket to say, "Oh no, I'm going in here." Oh well, I guess I'm gonna turn around. No, you can look at me because I'm gonna walk in. Like I was probably a little bit out of pocket for that, but that's how I felt at the time because
well,
you're
the
not
thing
gonna
ab-
tell me.
the thing about it, like when you this the part that people miss out on events is the hospitality part. When you invite the whole country to your event, there's a lot of things that can happen with people and when they transporting in. And so you got to be when just be happy that they made it there and let them come in there and get it in. Like
Safely at that. Like, damn.
exactly, yeah. Like
And
It'll
then
be
it was only like 45 minutes left anyway. Like had I not paid, I'm
but
just
you
saying.
know
I'm
what?
just
I
throwing
don't
it out there.
know like
Like
all the people that's in charge of that event, but most likely it probably was somebody that ain't really, you know what I'm saying? Like
They was because I asked.
Look, and I don't remember good
Because I
things
was
about.
like, I said, was they new? Or who was that?
Oh no,
No,
you
that's so
didn't.
and so. No, that's
You
so and
just
so.
heard something negative there.
So now, well,
Yeah. So
But like I said, I'm gonna put that out there for anybody throwing an event. When people coming in from all over the country, you put that fly out there, you fighting everybody.
mhm.
Stuff gonna happen. People getting in there at 5 in the morning. People getting there at 2, 1, 11. Delayed flights, cancel flights, car breakdown. Long as they get there safe and they can prove that they are part of the event and they paid. Like she said, she got there late, so it's probably only like an hour or two left.
Mhm.
Well, Rita, I'm proud of you, Rita, because you know, you ain't go to jail. So I'm proud of you because
yeah,
the
you know,
old Rita, the
old
old
Rita.
Rita was like, oh, bitch, you ain't finna tell me I ain't finna go nowhere. And I paid my money. Like, you know, so it's a
And
good
if you don't
thing.
like what I'm saying, then buck. Swing with me.
Yeah,
You
like,
know what I'm
see,
saying?
yeah,
Like,
there you
but
go.
you know,
But now,
you
but
got
you
the
can go
proof.
to the next part. Now I had to address that though, because
Okay.
Yeah, what's
And
the
then
question you got for us?
that runs into my next part. So with you all saying that, I'm asking you all as hosts before I pose this, but you all live where you live. Let's say, you know what I'm saying, if it's Greensboro, if it's Atlanta, whatever, your citywide people. So when you throw events in your city
oh
and
Lord.
your itinerary is accustomed to your city stuff, your local people, do you are they entitled paying the whole price like everyone else? And and before you answer that, this is what I'm saying. Let's say Quan throwing something in Atlanta, but the weekend event is not including like the workshop, but it's including going to I'm just saying like the Walmart up there to go see, you know, something, or and then the next day like over to the by the Waffle House for something, and you have local people that actually live there that do it every day. Do they still pay the full price of registration that everybody pays? Do you guys have a discounted price for that, or how do you all go about that, or how do you feel about that?
You want me to go first?
Anybody?
This is your
All
event.
right, so since you did mention my event, now Atlanta, period. So it always been a thing here in Atlanta where um, I really don't like talking about this, but
I did it one. I wasn't even gonna do it.
I'm trying to.
Hey,
I'm
I
like,
did it one time. I won't do it again. I promise you, I won't do it again.
you know what I'm saying? But okay, so listen, all right, real shit. I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. Atlanta got everything that you got for $150, and it was only half price. Now, the only thing that they did not get that you guys, well, most of the people who paid the 150 did not take advantage of was the skating ring after party. Atlanta had to pay at the door
Mhm.
because I'm already giving you half off because you here. You know what
Questions.
I'm saying? So I'm not gonna now. Sometimes they if they doing t-shirt, I listen. My first three events that we threw, they got everything with a half price. You know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? That the
Mhm.
people who pay full price.
Mhm.
I learned from that. So from then on, it was like either you're gonna pay the full price to get your t-shirt, towel, bag, or rag, and then enjoy whatever festivity they got going on with the group, or you pay this half price and you're gonna be missing out on this, that, and that, and you're gonna have to pay separate price. Which
Right.
I'm not gonna sell it wholesale. I'm gonna sell it
Right.
full price.
Right. Right.
So do I agree with doing the half off is if it's in the city? Yes. Only reason why I say yes, because if I'm here in the city, I don't have to pay for a hotel or traveling, whatever, whatever. But if you're gonna give me half price, I'm gonna come and at least help out with your event as well. I'm
Right.
gonna pull trash, refill the
Right.
water stock. You need somebody to sit down here for registration and some type of shit. Like I'm gonna do something because I'm not paying. I'm not paying the full amount for your event as if you're out of town guest who's coming out of pocket with a lot of money with
Right.
flights, rooms, hotel. Like I got to be considered. So all right, Steph.
Okay.
It is.
Steph making everybody pay full price. I'm just letting y'all know that
Me
now.
too.
But you know what? To be honest, I would actually charge less for the out of town people than I would the local
Facts.
because they already paying for flights. rental car.
Yeah.
Tell them. Then you're gonna charge them more for the registration when the people who live here, all they basically paying is to get in the party. They probably can go home. They probably can eat their own food. That don't make sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But that's a la carte too, because a lot of people local, they normally don't come for the whole thing. They'll
Mm-hmm.
come one. So yeah,
And that's the main reason why, like when I like say for instance, if I do a party, when I do my parties, you know what I'm saying, I put everything in consideration on how can I save you money.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because ain't no way in the hell you finna tell me you finna spend $1,000 to enjoy a weekend and you not enjoy that weekend.
Mm-hmm.
So what do I have to offer for this 1,000 that you about to spend? Like I gotta be getting something for my money worth. And then especially if I know that you like when I travel, when we go places, people gotta think and accountable. When you're inviting Quan, I got my wife.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
what's she at?
So
Yeah,
she
but
sleep.
oh, well, go wake
I
up.
get to it in the morning.
Okay.
Somebody go wake up. She probably up now watching, so I don't know. But you got to think about it. I got my wife. So if you tell me I'm gonna fly you out, you mean you gonna fly us out?
Right.
Because if that the case, that means I gotta pay for her flight.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I gotta pay for her to get into the party.
Mm-hmm.
At least if I gotta pay for her flight, then she don't need to be paid to get in your party.
Right. Right.
Like you gotta accommodate me somewhere on the line. Like they not thinking like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna be traveling by myself.
Mm-hmm.
But I know if you bringing you, your daughter, your auntie, your cousin, your uncle, all y'all get in a van, y'all on this road, where can I save y'all money?
Yeah.
I got to be able to give you something.
I think it depend on the setup too. Like if you say like Rondi's event, right? $40 for the whole weekend, 4 days, right? Bro, why you want a short, bro? You can't get a short on 40. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Oh
Right.
no.
Yeah. But then it's also he worked for the community centers. You know, he part of it's
Yeah,
different. The way,
they don't pay for that venue and stuff.
exactly. So, but I can't take no short if the venue costs 40. If the venue costs $40,000 on Friday and $40,000 on Saturday. I can't do no a la carte because I gotta have my $40,000 for both days. So you either gonna pay for this whole ticket or you're not coming.
Yeah,
Because
I ain't doing no a la carte
every
for the 20, boy,
every
2027.
situation
Everybody
different
paying.
based on the event. I can't cut too many shorts. And then when the
I'm
event
tired of
over,
taking losses.
the hotel got their hand out and I owe them 25,000 because I gave all these people shorts. I can't do that. So and then like you said, that support thing, the word support you talking about,
Yes.
Hmm.
the local people be the worst one.
They
Worse,
Mm-hmm.
are. Yeah,
worse.
And this every city. This ain't Atlanta. This ain't
Every
Richmond. This
city.
ain't New.
yeah.
This,
City.
so getting a discount is the last thing they getting a discount.
Look,
Cause before I
The
pull out
only
an
hold
alley
on, hold
cart,
on, hold on, hold on,
Let's think
hold on.
about this, man.
The only reason why y'all really coming to the event is not to support me, is to be up in everybody else's face that's coming to my event. So no, you're not taking no short. I'm not taking no shorts on you.
Let me tell you. Let me tell you how dumb, and I'm gonna say it like this: how dumb local people is that do that. So you tell me, like, say my event, say the locals here. Pretty much my event have a lot of the hitters, as you want to call it, there. You'd rather pay money to go way over there to be with them hitters than be right home and they right in your backyard. Tell me how
You say
dumb that.
you
Like,
say
paying
Well,
five.
well, let me speak on that.
a
Let me speak.
$1,000. You paying
Right.
$1,000 to go over there where you can get it right here for
So
120.
look, so it is a difference, and I'm gonna tell you that kind of tie into why I asked that. I asked that because me, myself, and for Nisi, when I say this, where we live, there are not a lot of line dancers. The line dancing boots on the ground just started running or whatever with that. But with the support that we give when they have local parties, when the group here has local parties and anything, we pay, we don't have no problem. They hold an event that's annual or biannual or however they do it. And I ask that because I understand what you're saying, Carlos, and I feel that. You know what I'm saying? Quan, I feel on both sides of it. But as far as we're concerned, I do kind of feel I feel personally different because we dance at that particular event. Now, it like I said, it depends on what you have in an event. This particular event, they include local stuff in it. So, like going to a daiquiri shop or whatever, we pass by this every day. I drink from that shop every day. You know what I'm saying? So, me paying the whole weekend for that when I can go up the street and do that every day, I don't feel like it's fair. And then I asked about the a la carte. Hell, the a la carte is almost as much as paying for the weekend. I might as well pay for the weekend pass. But with us, as far as me and Nisi is concerned, they know that we dance. And at this particular event, they don't just do the line dance, and they do stuff that we don't even do and that we don't even care too much about. So I actually personally feel like we should get a little bit of a discount because the stuff that you're including in your itinerary, we can do every day. And it's not, Atlanta's different because Atlanta's big. Y'all got a whole bunch of people there. You know
Well,
what I'm
hold
saying?
on, hold
I
on.
can give everybody a discount.
So Dirty posted this earlier today, was it yesterday? He said most of the things in life we do is a choice. But the way you just described this event, it sounds like you need to be going to it anyway.
Well, the reason why we
said
don't
they
have
got
it, we're not traveling because I just started back traveling because when my son was in high school, he played football and I couldn't. I love line dancing. Dancing gets me away from stuff. It got me out of depression. Dancing and music heals a lot of stuff for me. I had a lot of deaths in the family. I'm the only person now. That's what I use to get away, and I cannot go and travel to do it. So when they have something locally here, I definitely participate, and then I try to support the people that's doing it because when me and Nisa was in a group, even our group instructor didn't even want us going over there. But I'm gonna do what we're gonna do. Dancing is what I came to do. You know what I'm saying? So me going to the event, this is the only thing that
You
I
kind of
have
big,
at
though. I'm
the
just
point.
saying.
You know what I'm saying? I can't travel and do all of these things because of whatever the situation is, whether it's kids, financial, or whatever. So locally is the only thing that I do have to do in between the time that I'm traveling. So that's why I do support and I do go. It is for a personal reason, but I support as well because I feel like I said, it's just the same as doing a dance. Nisi have dances or whatever that we have. Hell, I have dances that I put
So
out. But when you support somebody, if she went somewhere, I'm gonna support her and do the dance, whether you know what I'm saying, like I'm not, because that's just a support of
let
it.
me play devil's advocate because if line dancing is something you do to release stress from your day-to-day life, if you really, let's go back to what we talk about local support. If you really support these people, you'll be dancing with them weekly.
But I
So the
do,
fact
She
I
do.
do.
wait,
She don't.
listen to my point. You missing this event don't mean nothing because you still be dancing with them 2 days later with them regularly. Because for me, like I said, I'm a hold my ground. If you line dance in my class, my event price is my event price. I see you every week. And you can make the decision where I just see you on Monday and line dance Mondays, Carlos.
And
I can
I understand that,
pick.
but like you said, if I miss this event, yeah, they might see me, but they won't because this is twining into what I'm gonna get to. But that's where the support comes because again, now what you all don't know either, just like Nisi said last week, she's an instructor. I am too. There's only been twice that I've taught at an event outside of here, which was one in Detroit at Dynamic Duo because Taz allowed me to, and I taught a dance that actually went and won a UC award, and the person that whose dancer was didn't even say thank you, Rita, didn't give me no recognition or whatever, which is fine. I don't care about none of that part, but the support of it. I've come out with dances and locally I passed my dance out, and there's people that's come up after me with these minor dances, and they play their dances, and I've been supporting for years and years and years. So I do feel some type of way about that because I don't, when I make up a dance, the dance that I made up is because it's a song that I heard that I feel like the beat moved me. I feel like the line dance community would like it. I make it, I share it. If they shared it, that's that. If they didn't, they didn't, which is what happened. But
We
I'm
go.
not trying to win no UC award behind it, but I support you. So when you're teaching all these dances in your classes, you ain't taught mine. I specifically asked, birthday was January 9th. Locally, I passed out a dance that I wanted everybody to dance just for my birthday. All I want them to do was come. The club was free. Do my dance for the birthday. You think they taught that dance? No. So as of now, they don't give my support anymore. I'm not going over there no more. So I understand what you're saying. Yeah, they might see me. No, but I'm not going to. And yeah, they might not miss me. They might miss me. That's fine. That's okay. But it's just, I'm saying on a support piece of it, because when I do come, you already don't do the dances that I do. You do basic dances that I don't have to come to a class for. I can go to a club and watch it and catch it on the floor. But I come for the support. But you're not giving the same thing in return. And I feel some type of way about that. You know what I'm saying? Because we've been doing this for a long time.
You talking about them dances like Texas Quan teaching now?
Yeah. Texas Quan. Yeah, like Juke Joint Love, and you know what I'm saying?
Man, that my shit. That Juju love
I
the
love
shit,
Juke
man.
Joint
You
Love,
know
but I
what
like
I'm
the
saying?
music
that's
stuff.
the
But
men's anthem
all
right
of that,
there.
they came up and they teaching all that stuff or
Telling
whatever,
you.
and
That's the
you know what I'm
men's
saying? Now they trying to pop that fan and all the rest of that. And there's local people that don't know the etiquette of line dancing that's making a dance every week, and they playing it in these damn clubs. Me and Nisi been here doing this, and we support y'all forever, and y'all ain't even looking at our shit.
Man, I just did the new dance to Tiana Taylor new song, so I'm gonna put that out before Bernadette do.
Like it's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Too
Hey,
late.
oh,
I was just
all,
playing. Shout out to
all
Burn.
people here ain't
Shout
got
out to Ray.
shit.
So it, you know, that comes on there. So to tie into that, come with the support and the dance and the stuff not playing. Let's talk about dances. Y'all ready for the meat and bread? You got your drink? Pull up, because we're gonna get ready.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, pull up.
Uh-oh.
So
Wait, let me hold on, let me light my
yeah,
shit, man.
look,
You waited so
Rhea,
damn long. I was just
like,
waiting for this
go
all
get your
night.
cigarette
Hey,
lighter,
ain't my
put your
idea
stuff
now.
up,
But
get your
I,
drink, because it's ugly.
Hey, look, I don't know how to drink, bro.
Shut up, Candace.
I done
Sorry.
drank a whole bottle of wine in like 20 minutes. I don't know how to drink.
I'm telling you, I've been waiting for the long. I've been sipping on them for
So the whole reason for coming on to this, like I said before, when I do a dance, I make a dance because a song might move me. Somebody say I like it, I pass it around. That's that. I'm not gonna run down credentials. Like I said, if you want to go, it's in the database. Line Dance Connection, Urban Line Dance Connection. Type up Rita Pink. If you want to see the dances I made in the songs, they're there. But the one that I'm specifically talking about right now is a dance, and it is called Membi. It is from the song Beating in My Bed by Rotimi. I made this dance up in November. One of the ladies locally asked us to teach, me, Nisi, all of us to teach for her birthday, which was in February. Quan was there. Quan was there. He left
hold
before I
on.
was able to teach.
Wait a minute, hold on. Nisi always in some shit, boy. But go ahead.
Look, Quan was there. He left before I taught. So I, in January, specifically reached out to a certain person, asked them if they could please extend the intro for me for my dance. Whatever the cost would be, I'll pay or whatever, because I needed to extend the intro because I made a dance. They said,
it wasn't
okay,
me, right?
it was not you. They said, okay, send it to me. I sent it, I emailed, they said, okay, got it. Didn't hear nothing else from them. I called Stefan and said, hey, Steph, have
What?
you gotten to this level yet in your DJing to where you know how to extend the intro? He was like, nah, I don't know how to do that. Okay, cool. So I reached out to a couple of people, got the intro extended or whatever, did that, taught it at the party. Then everybody was, you know, at the party. Quan, like I said, Quan had left. He was there. Big Stuff was there when I taught it. And I'm naming these people for a specific reason. Bobby from Tyler was there. Tamara and Aaron, SB Steppers, they were there. Nisi was there. So everybody said they like it. Do an instructional, pass it out, send it to me. I work 2 jobs. I didn't get to the instructional till recently. When I went to M Town in April, the person that I asked to extend the intro was John Woodhouse. Me and John sat next to the table, and I said, nigga. I said, you couldn't extend my intro for me. I said you forgot. You didn't act like you didn't. And he was like, oh shit, I forgot or whatever. And I said it's cool. I had my cousin do it, whatever. I got the dance on the instructional. He said, okay, send it to me. I said, cool. I sent the dance to Stefan. I sent it to Quan. I sent it to Big Stuff. I sent it to James Carr. I sent it to Rondi. I sent it to Chops. I sent it to Jerome. I sent it to Nisi. I sent it to who else teach? Connie in Atlanta. I sent it to Nzinga. I sent it to just off the top of my head, that as you see the people that I named, these are people that teach classes, right? So I sent it to all of these people because I, thought y'all fuck with me like that. No, I'm saying. But I sent it to y'all because, yeah.
You're not playing.
I'm just saying. But I sent it to y'all because everybody was like, okay, this was that. So I didn't see the dance be taught or whatever, but like I said, I don't do this to win a UC or nothing like that. It was a song, a beat. I made some dances. I liked it. People said they like it. I spread it. It didn't go nowhere. Whatever. I danced still.
Hey, y'all, look
at
Nisha's face.
Recently, June 1st. Now, this was handed out. What was it, Stefan? May 2nd is when you got the text message. Don't Quan, look at your text message. I think it was May 2nd when I actually put the dance out. June 1st, they had the brunch.
Ooh.
Next day, there was a brand new dance come out. Now, let me say this though.
May 2nd,
May 2nd. June 1st, the brunch. Next day, they had a brand new dance come out. No disrespect at all to Tammy. I'm not disrespecting nobody, but I'm just saying because Tammy don't know, what this is going on because I actually talked about it. But I'm saying this because the dance came out the next day, which was the duo from John and Tammy. Janine put a video up. Janine didn't know it. Janine ain't seen the dance or nothing like that. She has seen it now, but she put a video up. When I looked at the video, because I go to classes, but when I get home, I'll be seeing what new dance come out so I can learn, because when I hit the scene, I want to dance. I looked at the dance and I said, God damn, that looked just like my damn dance. So I said, I texted Stefan that night. I said, you up? He didn't answer. He was asleep. I texted Nisi. I said, you up? She didn't answer. She was asleep, I guess. Because this was late when I seen it. So I'm like, somebody or whatever. So I text Chops. I said, you up? You work overnight. Hell yeah, I'm up. Okay, good. So,
I got somebody.
Some damn body. I need somebody because maybe I'm tripping. I might be overacting. Let me see. So I talked to Chops about it, and I said, just tell me. I said, because I could be overreacting. Look at this video. I said, have you seen a new dance that came out? Or he's like, no, I ain't really seen it. I said, look at that. I said, let me send it to you. I said, then look at my dance or whatever. Does that look like my dance?
Is it the same song?
No, but the songs are real similar. They real similar. They sound just almost alike.
No, I gotta look at it. You say you texted to me or you inboxed it to me?
See. I did text it to you. Let me see. Hold on, because I'm gonna put the link of my video up in the thing so you can see and hear the song. But
it do.
And I looked and I said, what? I was like, then he said, like he didn't really want to say nothing about it. He was like, and I said, that looks like my dance. And I said, so, the next day I slept on it. I go and I text John in a message because, like I said, I was like, maybe just let me, I might be overreacting. It could have been something that could have been Tammy's part that she put in the dance because it's like, you know what I'm saying?
John,
so I might be overreacting. Let me see. So I sent John a message in the inbox. Hey, I seen your new dance. So he put a laughing emoji on my video that I sent of my dance. Then he put a laughing emoji on I seen your new dance. Then he posted the laughing emoji. And then he put, laughing. I said, which part of that dance did you make? Because like I said, I want to be correct. I want to come correct. I don't want to say because it could have been the stuff that I'm thinking could have been in my head, or it could have been something Tammy made. It could have just been all just a coincidence. So I said, what part did you make up? He texted me back and said, he put like one of those little gifts, you already know. And then he put a laughing emoji. And I'm like, no, I don't know. What part did you make up? The beginning and the tap tap and the walk around? And then he laughed again, with the little emoji thing. He talked about, I did the whole first part and half of the second. And I said, now, John, I said, why are you going to do that? I was like, you literally took steps from my dance and you made your own dance. So that was that. Stefan had texted me back in the middle of that, hey, I'm up now. What's going on? I called him and told him about it. I felt some type of way. Like I said I ain't tripping. When I say I'm not tripping, I said I'm not tripping off it because it ain't gonna go nowhere. Dance, John, it's hot. I like it. It's out there, whatever. That's that. But I want to let it be known. You know what I'm saying? I felt some type of way about it because that was something that I created with the music, with the dance that I wanted people to like too and to dance too. That's why we create dances, right? People lie and be like, oh, we don't need to make no more dances or whatever. It's enough. And it is. It absolutely is. But guess what? Every time it's a workshop or a new something, everybody coming out with a new dance. So that's just that. That's just what it's going to be. But when it comes to the support, you know what I'm saying? I felt some type of way about that. So, he ended up calling me and was like, oh, well, what's going on? Or what he talking about? Oh, man, he talking about, I said, no, I'm glad you called me because you can't never tell the tone of a text. I said, but I do feel some type of way about that. I said, he talking about, well, I was trying to see what I said, look at your dance. He talking about, oh, well, yeah, I can see. Yeah, I can see what you mean. I see where you get that from. I'm like, and that's messed up or whatever. I mean, it's out there now. It's out there. But I just wanted to let you know that I felt some type of way about that. You know what I'm saying? Because that was something that I created and I thought, other people would like it. But then you came out and now it's spreading like wildfire. But I gotta get look what Kendrick Lamar said. I be on that ass, but somebody gotta do it. I gotta get on y'all ass because Steph and Quan, y'all had to dance too. You know what I'm saying? And to support me, if y'all
Hold on.
had
All
it.
right. Time out. Where the hell is John at? Get John. Somebody tag. So you already got.
They did tag him. I think they did tag him. Come on
here. We got to get to
And,
the bottom.
and wait. Hey, wait. Let me just say some shit, Rita.
Come on, Quan.
I told you, even at Love Party, if you message me, you better call me. Did I not say my notification don't be on? I don't be on social media like that.
It wasn't on your social media. That was on your cell phone.
You must have texted my old number. Yep. See, Nisa know. She had actually had my phone. At Deep Creek, she had my. At Omaha, she had my phone. She knows that she don't do nothing. It dried in a bitch.
Look, she looking at that. But I said that too while we waiting on John or whatever. But like I said, it is something because I feel like Carol. I put it in the comments. It's a link in the comments. But I feel like that because
she's on YouTube.
She got
right
now.
Yeah,
you all right now. You ain't even on right now.
But I say that because guess what? When the other couple of people that I had said something to, the first thing they said to me, did Steph see the dance? I'm like, yeah. Well, why he ain't teaching before then? And then, it did make me feel some kind of way. Like my feelings was actually hurt because it's not the first time. And I know, Steph, you can admit it. I've sent Steph a dance before. We waited. And guess what? Out of the blue moon, somebody else came out with a dance with that song. And he was like, damn. And he apologized about it. He like, damn, I'm sorry. Whatever, because I sent him a dance to come to, and it was a song, and it was that. But that's the first thing that they said.
So that's the fine fault.
Thank you. Okay, long as I'm clear. Boom. There we go.
But it goes to support because it ain't just it's instructors too. Y'all heard everybody that I named. Not one of them.
Well, wait. Hey, wait. I'm glad you said that. Because everybody you sent that stuff to, you consider them as
instructors.
Hitters.
But not just that.
Stop
It's
sending
those are
your
people.
shit to the goddamn heaven
No,
and send.
Carlos, it ain't
Send your
Carlos,
shit to
no,
everybody
it
else,
ain't
goddamn.
hitters. It ain't hitters. Those are people I fuck with. That fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't just
Wait,
like
wait,
I was.
wait. You fuck with them.
Oh, okay. Well,
Wait.
that's fair.
I ain't get it. Yeah.
That's fair.
You know
But
what
a
I'm
lot
saying?
of people, but it was just off
But
the
she
top of
sent it to my wrong. She sent it to my old number, bro. Come
A
on, bro.
lot of
I ain't
people
get
on
it.
here. A lot of
But I
people
mean,
on here.
but like I said,
We got over 100 people on here. 50 of them instructors. They ain't get it.
and you
But
right.
I
But like
didn't.
I
I
said,
didn't get
this
it
was
though.
off the
See,
top of
Prince
my
KB
head
proved it.
when I sent it, and you are right, and I can take that because I didn't send it to you. Like I said, I talked to Linda's. You know, Linda's him. They know me. I didn't send it to Linda. I didn't send it to. So it was just people off the top of my head that I talked to on an everyday basis that I could think of that I sent it to real quick. You know, like shooting them, or somebody being that might be in a class or whatever like that. Just the same as like even with Nikki and them. I talked to Nikki and them, but I didn't send it to Nikki. I think I sent it to Black. You know what I'm saying? But it was just people that I had in my inbox that was like right there on the list that I just kind of shot, you know, the send button, and I sent it to like my local people or whatever like that. But like I said, there's people that I even talk to on an everyday basis
So hold
I
on.
didn't send it to Janine.
So hold
I
on.
talked, you know, Janine and
So hold
Can
on.
I
Wait, time out.
can I explain my side?
Wait, Stephon. Nope, because you ain't off the hook either. So hold on.
Hell nah, you out of the hook.
Wait. You said this is not the first time you sent something to Stephon.
it's not.
ENT.
It's not.
No, he didn't. And that's your baby
Fool
dad.
me once. Shame on
Yeah.
Say
Yeah.
something.
Fool me twice.
Okay, here we go. Let me get
It's
this.
shame
But
on you.
Janine did ask a very important question though. Are they obligated to teach your dad stuff just because you sent it?
No, they're not. They're not
They're
obligated.
not
But like I
obligated.
said,
I'm
No,
gonna
no,
be
no. Wait. Time out. You talking about you want
I'm gonna
support.
be honest off gate. Here
Wait.
go ahead.
Time out. Wait
Go
before
ahead.
you go.
Let me put this hat
Regardless,
backwards for
I
this
don't care
shit.
what the dance look like. If you think it ain't quality, whatever. My thing is this: if you putting stuff out to people and you want support, try some other people. Try some other people. Somebody else want somebody else's garbage is somebody else's prize. Send your dance to other. It's 1,000 choreographers out here. You send your stuff to the same.
but I actually did. I put it in Universal as well. There was some people that I don't even know that I put it on Universal Line, you know, Soul Line Dancer. We know everybody can see that. There were some people I didn't know that might hit it up. Oh, I might teach it, blah, blah, blah. Like I said. So I put it out. It was just, and I can take half the credit for that. I didn't send it to a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? Like to everybody, because I could have sent it to Carlos. I could have sent it to Linda Sims. I could have sent it to Janine. I could have sent it to Nikki out of Atlanta. I could have sent it to, you know what I'm saying? Like, Detroit. I didn't send it to Cole. I didn't send it to, you know what I'm saying? It was just off the top of my head, just whoever was in my inbox on that list that was right there that I had just like recently, I just kind of shot it out, put it on Universal, and then just sent it like that. So I'll take half of the blame for that. But as far as the support is concerned, no, they're not obligated to teach it, you know, but what makes an instructor teach a dance or not teach a dance? A lot of people didn't want to teach boots on the ground, right? But then when it got hot, or when people
You
get a dance that's
wait,
hot,
wait,
they
wait,
don't
wait,
want to
wait,
teach
wait,
that.
wait, wait,
They
Rita.
start teaching.
Rita, let me pause you. You just touched right where I need you to touch it. You said what makes an instructor teach a dance when somebody put it out? It ain't us. It's the people that come to us to teach the dance. It
But if
ain't
they
us.
don't see it,
You gotta put it out to them first.
right.
That's
But
your
if they don't see
platform.
it, you know, my platform here in Shreveport is not big. That's why we don't get the stuff that we have. Half of the people, if anybody in Shreveport right now, if you come in there and you played I'm Still, and that's one of them, Niecy's dance, guess who would do it? Me and Niecy.
They don't even get up.
You know what I'm saying? So it ain't that my platform is small here to put it out there, but I can't put it out for people to come and request it and say, oh, I want to do it or do that. So if I'm giving it to instructors that
I
actually have
mean,
classes,
in
what
the
makes you
age
teaching and what not?
in the age of social media right now, you really don't got no excuse because we got people that's from the smallest towns in this country. Dances going crazy right
Going
now.
crazy. Viral.
Sometimes you gotta take your own responsibility and put your own videos out, put your own post out, put your own. If
I
it catch
wanna
on
know
fire, if
And
it
it
catch
could
on
be
fire,
not, and people, and it could not be a good dance. People might not, and I can respect that. I just felt like the support that
I,
we're talking about that I'm giving to, you know what I'm
And
saying, that I passed it
go ahead,
along to
Steph. Go
people
ahead,
I
Steph.
thought would
Steph,
support
you
me.
go ahead now, Steph.
All right, Steph, come on, let's get your side in, Steph. Let's hear it.
Okay. Well, I knew I was gonna be thrown under the bus. Anyway, so when the dance came out, when John and them did it, the brunch. Anybody know I wasn't at the brunch? I was sick. I was sick as hell. Couldn't move, couldn't do nothing. When you text me and said, was I asleep? Yeah, I was on meds, and I told you. I said, nah, I was doped up. I fell asleep early. Even when you showed me the dance, I was still kind of delusional. Like, I didn't put it together. But anybody that know with my class, what I usually teach. So I came back that week. Deep Creek was coming up. John was gonna be there. I knew Tammy was coming. I knew Tammy and them was teaching that dance. That's the only reason I taught it, because I always, anybody know me, I teach stuff that's coming up.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only reason. I plan on teaching your dance.
Well,
And
when?
That's not that, but that's not the issue. Like I said, because it's not no love. Like, it was just that because prior to that dance coming, because to my understanding, John told me he made it on the fly. He talking about, oh, I just made it up and I went out there and
Okay,
put it
so
together.
to clarify for everybody in the chat that's asking questions, the main issue is you created a dance that got sent out to everybody, even somebody that seems to have used your steps from this dance to create a dance that just came out within the last week.
Right.
And so we need to figure out, did the dance steps get stolen or not? Is this a Tucker incident with the gangster slide or not?
Tucker's the whole dance is straight. That
He stole the whole dance on that jump.
now this the first part definitely look the same. You know, certain things, and it ain't exactly the same on one little part, but the start, the tempo, the flow, you look at it, be like, wait a minute. Yeah,
So
you
we ain't
can't
talking about your regular line dance steps. It's a pattern too.
you can't deny that. Like
Yeah. So
Wow.
that look too similar. So I give it that.
I haven't seen it, but I'm definitely going to watch it as soon as we get off here, and then I'll look back over the other dance compare.
Why you got it queued up?
I did. I put it in the link. I put it in the comments twice.
Right there, you could have showed, like, here you go.
I don't know how to do that, but I put the link in the comment twice.
No, see, I ain't know what we were talking about. So you'd have to send me the video beforehand, and
Oh.
I would have
Yeah.
had that joint downloaded. I would have played it on the video.
Oh, well, look, I didn't
Yeah.
know that. But like I said, I'm not saying this just to, have you all like do that, but it was more so about support because like I said, I did feel some type of way. I'm a woman. I do have feelings, and my feelings was hurt, especially like I said with is from Stefan, because the first thing that I said, it wasn't that, and it ain't about throwing you under the bus or nothing, but when I did speak about it to somebody else, they was like, well, did you get us dance to Stefan? So they confused. And I'm like, yeah, I gave it to them. They was like, well, why he didn't teach it before that dance came out? Because he had the opportunity to teach it before. And I was like, well, yeah, you're right. But that wasn't, like I said, when I said this wasn't the first time that happened. Like, I taught at TCH and I did a dance there at TCH, and a lot of people liked it, but it didn't take off because they didn't continue. So maybe the people were saying they liked it. They kept asking me for it, the link or whatever,
Well,
but
yeah,
it wasn't
that part, that part, yeah, that
it
part,
wasn't a specific.
because everybody
Yeah, I'm
got
like, it
dances that
wasn't a
didn't take off.
specific.
Everybody got dances that didn't
Right.
take off.
And like I said, and that's fine. That was just that. Okay, I showcased that that's, that. But when I speak on that before, the reason why I brought the one before is because it was a long time, and Steph can agree. I literally sent him a dance and I had all the pieces to it. And I did ask him, I said, can you find me a piece that go to this one little bridge part or whatever? And I kept asking. He's like, but he wasn't in the creative mood. And that's fine. But he was like, I'm going to get to it. But then he ended up texting me one day. He said, I'm sorry. I was like, what you talking about? He said, man. And then he sent me a dance that was to that song. And it's a song that wasn't even new or popular. It just happened. And the person that actually put out the dance to the song that it was, we knew there was nothing we can do. We can't come behind and say, okay, well, let's make another one, whatever. So it was just a delay in putting it out, whatever. But at that point, I was just like, okay, whatever. You know what I'm saying? That we'll just leave it, in that sense. But I felt some type of way, like I said, because I
So
wanted that everybody was,
so
you know.
so before we, because to me you can't really answer the question though, John. But Steph and Quan, do you think if we had to bet, if you were a betting man,
Oh, I am one. What we waging?
do you do you chalk this up as a super ultra mega coincidence, or do you feel like somebody seen it and
No,
unconsciously
he took
kind of
it.
did this, or you said, well, shit, her shit ain't going nowhere. I could take these steps to kind of do something with it,
I bet.
because who I am, because of what my name is. Shit, that's all right. That's all kind of high. I might can do that.
I bet that the latter.
Mm.
Shit, if I had to pick, I don't know, because from what I'm hearing, it's like he didn't know he had to teach, and he had to come up with it on the fly. I just
And you
recently
got this
watched
video.
this,
Got this
yeah,
video in your
recently watched
inbox.
this video,
Who didn't know?
but
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they say he didn't know he was teaching, so. Uh-huh.
So he probably said, let me use this video I got in my inbox real quick to learn some steps.
I'm just reading what they said. I don't
Mm.
know.
So
I
he
was
just
cooking.
showed up. He just showed up there and with the dad, huh? Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm just that fly on the wall right now. I'm trying to get all the info. Y'all keep pouring it in.
And I like I said, and I asked him about it because I wanted to get clarification before I addressed it, because I said maybe it could be some wild coincidence because it is a collab. It's not a solo dance. So I asked. I said, you know what?
So
What
did
part of
Tammy
that
see
dance
it?
did you make?
But you say he was putting the laughing emojis and all that
He
stuff. That kind
was.
of like he was
He
telling
was.
on himself, like kind of
Yeah,
like
he did.
Yeah, I'm
I got
saying,
He did.
caught.
did Tammy see it? Well, everybody know how Tammy dance. Well, if you're not familiar,
Yeah,
I
but
know
and
I'm
then
familiar.
I asked him to clarify. I said, what part of that dance did you make up? He said, I did the whole first half and half of the second. All
And
of
that's
that's
kind of the parts that you kind of create.
it is.
Yeah. So that first half and the second half pretty much off your dance.
Mm-hmm.
No, John. Hey, John got to come over here. No, he can't. Hey,
He used on here. Where he?
let me
You
find out
know
he
here
watching
tonight.
outside. He don't want to come in tonight. It's a little hot in here.
So
Hey,
listen,
I'm with Candace. I'm with Candace with this. This shit is crazy now. I wasn't expecting it.
Cause you know, I know
I
he
know.
off on Mondays and Tuesdays. He off right now.
Let me say this. Let me say this. Anybody that know me and talk to me about line dance know I always say this. That's why I do not mess with choreography. I don't dig anything because this shit happens. And see, I end up fucking somebody up. I mean, like that's the most cut. Choreography is the most cutthroat lane in line dance. It is. People don't stole people's songs, dances, ideas,
Yeah, yeah. I don't have to have look, Rita. I
awards.
don't have to happen to me plenty of time. You
oh,
know what
I
I'm
know,
saying?
and
But
that's why I was like, it happened to him too. So it kind of baffled me. That's why I was like, let me step back first before I overreact. That's why I was like, let me talk to somebody. So I was like, let me try.
you just gotta know that it's bigger
Let
and
me
better
try to.
things that lies
You know what
ahead.
I'm saying? And like I
I
said, and
can't
it's
let that
not,
shit bother.
it's not really, again, I'm not looking for no UC or nothing behind it. When I dance to music, even with that, even when choreographers, do stuff, Stefan got to dance. I might not dance to because I don't like the music. I dance because music moved me. And if I like the dance, if I like the music, I'll do it. So when I came up with that, it was because the music moved me. And I'm like, damn, this should be hot at a party.
No, D.
You know what I'm
No,
saying?
D.
Go ahead and put it
She's
out.
not talking about the song. She's talking about the dance. She's not talking about the song. She's talking about the dance.
No, I
No,
know. That's what I was saying.
You know what I'm
So,
talking about? No, she in the
no,
comments saying
you don't
how you
understand.
steal a
No,
song. She
she
not.
asking how you can steal a song. Oh, this
oh
doesn't
no,
happen.
no, the
Meaning,
song wasn't stole. The dance, but the
oh,
songs are real
that's
similar.
not what she asking.
Like,
She asking how do
No,
you steal a song?
yeah,
Then
she
she
not
tried to say,
referring to what you're
maybe
talking about, Rita. She just saying.
nobody own the rights
Yeah,
to a song. But
yeah.
this what I mean by how you steal a song. Let me give you an example so you'll know. There's a certain individual that actually called somebody. They already had the dance out, and they said, "Yo, can I get the music to the dance?" So they sent the music to the dance, thinking they was gonna teach that dance. But
Mm,
what
mm,
they did
mm.
was they
That's
made
great.
a dance off that song and then posted it out there.
I know two
Still
scenarios. Like,
happen all the time.
mm-hmm.
when people say I'm gonna send you a song I want you to listen to, I'm thinking about making something, I'm gonna use this. What you think? And they take the song and make something out of it.
I can do better.
Go ahead.
Yeah. And to respond to Carol when you said the collab was done before the brunch, that's fine. But this was a month prior to that as well. And he did say that, and I talked to him, and he was like, "Oh well, shit." He was like, yeah." And then he started talking about something else, and then he started talking about some other kind of event.
Change the subject on.
Yeah. He did.
Well, somebody need to get dog in this motherfucker. Because on 2 On, I know I put out Prince 101 with that kickback with that out and out shit. And then on 2 On, you know what I'm saying? All right, that's another episode. Never mind.
But it is, but and like I said, I'm not. That's no thing that in dances, when people create dances, there are steps that are repetitive because when you're teaching a dance, I know when I taught dance, I say, okay, you'll do the smooth swag something or the, you know what I'm saying, or like the baby shark dance, because people will take pieces of a dance to do that. That's not what I'm saying. But for the sequence to be right there, the beginning, and that's the beginning, and then this middle part, and then you're doing that. That's what I'm talking about. Because people will do that. If people don't have creative juices, he's made a million dances. A lot of his dances might be repetitive. He had to try to pick something else.
Rita, hold on, Rita. This getting serious here. Look, see, so you playing devil's advocate. Okay, let me tell you something. There's a thing called etiquette. There's a thing called respect. What you don't do is go get the music from somebody. You don't go get the music from somebody that already has a dance, and then you use that same song. You don't do that.
That's disrespectful.
You don't. There's certain things called respect.
These go buy the song.
Music on Apple, whatever you're gonna do, Spotify, whatever. Go get it off of that, make it. But you don't ask them when you see the dance to say, usually when people ask for the music when they see a video of a dance, they ask us so they can teach that dance. Not take that music.
That's the last part I said, D. The Maya to say what I just said. And I asked you, Steph, what do you think will happen? I think a lot of times when somebody feel like you ain't popping and your old dance ain't gonna take off, it's an opportunity for somebody to take a little piece of what you got and they put it out there, and that junk's gonna do numbers. You know what I'm saying?
I bet that's what I told you. You said on betting man. I said I bet the latter. What you just said. That's what I bet on.
This is why I'm doing what Big Moochie does, and he makes his own dance to his own music because you can't steal it. So therefore, my new trail ride dance, the music by DJ Mega anyway, and this broadcast is sponsored by BBW, the Bath and Body Works.
And this Quan, the
y'all gonna, call it what you want. You guys are going to enjoy this new dance. It will be released very soon. I promise you. You're gonna see it done live on Saturday. I promise you. Why? Mm-hmm.
But again, it ain't no love lost. Like, I love like a fat kid love cake. It ain't no love lost. And so, that's that. So it ain't no beef about it. I just wanted to address it and for people to know where I stand from it and for them to see and for them to look, whatever, because it's not that. It don't matter how big it is, like Buku, you know what I'm saying? Like you got Buku awards and all the rest of that or whatever, like that right there, just, that.
Candace, shut up.
It just,
oh my God.
So.
God damn, man, I already got 35 goddamn awards hanging up on the wall. I don't think that's crazy though. Like I said, I don't know. I want to hear from the. I want to hear from the what do you call it? The
horse's mouth.
Horse's mouth.
Horse's mouth.
That's what this show really about. We're not gonna speculate. I don't like speculating.
Yeah, right.
And percolating. I want to hear him stutter myself.
Somebody say John there. John there. Here.
Come on, John. Stop watching from the outside. Come on in.
Look, he ain't gonna watch.
We are sinners. Come on in. You are invited in.
You are invited.
You are invited
Look.
in.
I'm gonna send you the link right now. If you watch, you getting the link right now.
Look.
We need to go in the back room?
No, he right there. Look.
No, he want to come. Send him the link. Send us to the back.
No, make sure. Make sure you refresh the room. Let him know what he's getting into, so we won't have no more social media bullying, cyber schooling.
Oh, we
Shit,
don't
I'm
want to
just saying.
We are not cyber
Let me get me
bullying.
another drink. Yeah, I'm
We are
playing.
we are
I
not.
just sent you the link, John. I sent you the link. We'll put Rita in the back room. We need to
We're
understand
gonna
what's
be like
going
Miss
on.
Parker. Look, we'll be in the back room.
If you mute her, you can mute people, right?
I can do all. I got the power. Jesus on here.
And then just mute her when he talk. So I want to see the expression when they talk. I want to see what they. You
You
know,
want
how
to look
people.
at them? Look at you. See how they
Come
got
on,
muted?
ice machine.
Does that work? Now I can unmute them
Mhm.
again. Bring them back. But yeah, so
Sponsored by Crown Royal.
go ahead, click that link, John. Click that link, dog. Come on up in here.
Well, this show, boy, I tell you, this
Look, let
show
me
gonna
pour my shot of
it's
shot of
gonna
pop before
Now,
I.
I'm gonna tell you now. When November, the first week of November come, that dance definitely can't be on the ballot. Now, I'm gonna tell you that right now. If this is true, that joint cannot. I'm gonna call Mike tomorrow morning. Hey, look. When it comes to the collaboration category, that joint cannot be in the collaboration category. It is not eligible for collab of the year.
Right, I'm like you. I guess I'm not going to bed just yet either. I just poured me another cup. I'm just saying.
I told you, people, look, people like drama, boy. Drama sales.
Damn, man. Hold on. Let me put some more ice in this motherfucker. What John at? John, get your ass in here. Let's go. Put some more ice in this cup.
Now, so on the flip side, if you don't come in here, we automatically gonna think it is what it is. So either
You get
way,
your ass in
you talking. So you gotta talk.
Right?
You
Ever.
gotta say something.
Yeah. No, 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 no.
What that boy DC say? Bring your ass here, boy.
Yeah. Dang. We gotta put you on
Is
the
that
1 year. John, he in here. Woody Pop in the building.
Pop, pop.
All right,
Bro.
hold on.
Yeah, put her ass on mute. Wait a minute, let me get my snack too. I should have made me some peanut butter jelly sandwiches for this shit.
This nigga said peanut butter and jelly.
Well, shut
Peanut
up.
butter and syrup. There you
Sir,
go.
Woody Pop.
wait a minute, I ain't got no snack.
Make sure you on the Wi-Fi now. Come on.
I got this. Get this Slim Jim.
We don't hear you.
You gotta unmute.
Now hit your thing where it say when it say microphone or whatever. Don't you gotta hit that? I don't know.
You gotta
You
select
Yeah,
gotta
like a
the
get.
microphone.
Yeah, he
select
gotta
the
give it access.
The left corner. I mean the left bottom. Or turn up your phone or whatever you're on.
You still don't hear nothing, bro.
You call that?
Wow.
That's what we do. Every dude do that.
Hey John, I think this old
Watch
age
this.
right here kicking in, ain't
Exactly. When a dude scratches balls, the first thing you do is snip his fingers.
it? What?
Oh, I know like you don't do it, boy. Let's check.
No. I put deodorant on. I
Somebody
get
said
out
he
when
on
I
the
do
Android.
Not your damn underarm.
Like you freezing up too. You might check your Wi-Fi. Hold on, jump back out, jump back in. Or I think you gotta select your audio device.
Well, I said he gotta give it access. He gotta go out and come back in.
They said we need to see more in your forehead. Damn.
That man must be naked. He said
You know
want to
what?
touch his
You know what really people been saying too about the show, especially last week's show. You know, of course, they just, boy, when they saw me at Deep Creek, they ain't even say, hey, Stell, how you doing? They want to talk about, boy, Bath and Body Works. Boy, that's all we talk about. You know, it's. But look, the people in the comments, they just as bad. They be, they be roasting us, boy.
All right, we'll wait for John to come back in, but we use this time to do our commercials.
John got an Android. I know that for a fact. I know iPhone.
Yeah, let's go ahead and post up these class. Oh, matter of fact, can we post up the cash app? Let's do that.
Oh yeah, hold on. How we forget all that though? We got all these
Yeah.
people in here. All right, so
Yeah, please.
we had one of our sisters, La Shanique from
La
Seven
la.
House catch on fire. So what I'm gonna do right now is post up her information. If you can help out, Cash App, money sign 757 crew VA, the letters VA. If you can help out somebody in the comments, please post that. Somebody from YouTube, somebody from Facebook, post that Cash App.
You didn't post your thing too that you did for live.
Yeah, Janine got a link as well. For live. Put that information out there. If you can spare $1, $10, $1,000, whatever you can give without hurting yourself. We appreciate it. We call each other bros and sis and line dance family, but when stuff really happen to people, we need to show up for real. Like it's a great opportunity for us to step up to our sister in need right now.
The line dance community normally don't disappoint like this. They don't. They come through. So do what we do. Whatever you can spare, anything will help. Anything. Even if you just call or hit up an inbox and say you're praying for, you thinking of anything.
Mm-hmm.
But we're
They gotta stay at a whole new spot right now. So gotta relocate. So y'all help out. And if you in the 757 area and know somebody that got temporary housing or access to an Airbnb or something like that, I think she asked about that on Facebook today. Reach out to her. It's La Shanique Nicole on Facebook and give her some information. All right, we got he back now. Let's see if we can get him in here. Well, he left again. Hold on, wait. Yeah. Come on, John. Don't duck this smoke now, John.
I'm telling you, because it passed my snack time.
Snack time.
Yeah. Story time house fire is no joke because I went through one years ago. Somebody threw a pipe bomb through the window, the bedroom window. They tried to kill us.
Dang, what you did?
I had punked this little boy earlier today. He was missing my son, so he wanted some get back that night. I'm like, yo, he tried to kill us. The young boys don't play these days, boy. I'm telling you.
Yeah, you YNs ain't something different.
Look, they cowards though. That's one thing about them. They cowards. They can't do it with. They can't do it with these. But
that's a fact.
Anything jumping, none of that.
Nigga said he watched last week. That's why he ain't trying to jump in.
Hey, I'm telling you, the comment section. Brutal, boy.
I muted y'all to John come back.
You know what? This show reminded me of like on Martin when Martin had his show. How the crowd, they throw you out the crowd to the rough. As him, kick him out.
Janine said if you donate through her link, which is a nonprofit, it is tax deductible.
So when we put in the 757 crew VA, does that come up? Does it say Miss Lala? Because we trying to put that in there. That says Miss Lala something.
Yeah. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. That's it. Ooh la la la.
Come on, somebody text John. Y'all got me wide awake. Hey, these folks gotta go to work in the morning, boy. They ready for this shit. They don't give a damn.
John, hey, look, John, that Wi-Fi working, you be DJing live now. Come on.
Hey, Quan, some people woke up, done went pulled out this, done went in the microwave.
Team Droid.
They
Oh yeah,
ready.
so hold on. So we supposed to be while we waiting, like I said, we gonna get into it. Go ahead, Quan, do your spiel.
Well, y'all already know. Each and every Wednesday, I'm at JR Crickets, right on Tower Boulevard in Old Dixie, and that 6324 Old Dixie Highway, Jonesboro, Georgia 30236. Classes from 7 to 9, and it is a $5 fee for class. $5.
Wear your boots and cowboy hat.
Nah, that's on my. Yeah, you can wear it. Come on with it.
Then you got this coming up.
Also, if you're in the Ohio area or surrounding the Ohio state, I need all of Ohio need to be there. We got a day party. You know what I'm saying? Y'all come check us out. June the 28th. You know what I mean? Y'all make sure to hit up Carmen, or you can click on the event page and it will take you straight to the Ticketmaster or whatever we use. I can't remember, but
And you do
yeah,
jump.
y'all come on out. And then on Fridays, if you're in the Atlanta area, surrounding Atlanta area, make sure you check us out. I'm trying to bring it back. Make sure it's each and every Friday, just like we used to do the Jolie. I'm trying to bring it back. OMG, line dance, jamboree, each and every Friday on Camerton Road, 2002, Camerton Road, Atlanta, Georgia, 30311. And that's 8 a.m. to 1 a.m. 8 p.m. to 1 a.m. I'm sorry.
Okay. And then we got Steph. Hold on 1 second.
And while you queuing him up, why does it say this? This is what we got. We trying to send some money.
Probably got to
You
restart the phone.
probably got too much money. You probably shut the account.
You probably ain't got no money on your account.
Payment could not be completed.
Insufficient
Boy,
funds.
that
The
is crazy.
recipient is unable
Right.
to receive payments right
Speak
now.
about insufficient funds.
Okay,
Please
y'all
try
already,
again
man,
later.
y'all already know the
There's
best
money
class in
in there.
the best class in the country, hands down. Come on, learn what's going down. I will be come and learn, read a new dance. You want to get down with it? We got getting ready for Flavor. That's the next event for me. I actually got three weeks off. I don't know how to act. Y'all. I'll be in class. $30 for the month, man. 3 classes per week. Everything is recorded. You can see it. You can play it back, the replay. You don't have to be there when it go down. All that. Have the best assistant in the world. Handles that stuff. You want to know what's up? She'll put you there. But it's get your ass in class.
And so hold on for your event tickets available for the holiday swag.
Yeah, there's a couple of them left. Before I start,
There's a couple of them
taking special, letting special people in. Y'all better go ahead and get these last few.
Special.
And so is the Jordan thing that's Saturday?
Yeah. Let me tell
The
some
red and
people
black?
something. You don't. That's Saturday. You don't have to have on Jordans. You don't have to have Jordans, yo. I mean, but pretty sure 80% of the people gonna have them. You're gonna feel left out. And knowing Donald, who gonna be he gonna pick on you. Say you can't get on the front row if you ain't got on Jordans.
So that's Saturday, and it's a 12-hour party, right?
Yeah, Friday and Saturday, 12.
Just for the event, I'm going to a special segment right here. I will be changing my shoes every 2 hours at the event. Red and black, right? So it's red and black Jordans, right?
I'll be doing it too then.
So look, red and black Jordans, and so let's go through it. Let's get to it. So I figure since I don't dance, I'm gonna wear my favorites last because I will be dancing less. Because when they get to the end of the party, they be going in. So we're gonna do in the order of my favorites that I own that are red and black to, you know what I'm saying, my favorites. So
You don't want to go to war with Stephon.
I'm coming out with these first for the first 2 hours. All right.
Okay.
The second 2 hours,
I did. You want to be part of it, yeah? Okay, I get with those
the second two,
limbs.
the third 2 hours.
Oh, my baby, I got them.
All right.
They're the ones I gotta get. I gotta
Then
get
we
me
gonna
some of
go to
them.
the
Those are
class
the
jumps,
Okay.
classic patent leather ones.
the ones, you know. Then we gonna bring out the beginner ball jumps I had at the beginner ball. Pow! Woo!
Okay, the limbs. Okay.
And then I grew up a Chicago Bulls fan. My favorite Jordan, see Jordan in
I'm 13. Come on, nigga.
13.
You better be. Oh yeah.
I'm into
Okay
the
then.
party, and I ain't even wear these on yet. These on, I had these for months. I ain't wear them. I won't wear these until the holiday swag. These won't
I'm gonna
come.
be in 5s, 4s, maybe 1s, definitely 12s, definitely 11s.
Somebody gotta
13,
teach me.
1,
Somebody gotta
12.
teach me how to wear a Jordan because I don't know how to wear a Jordan.
And look, I
You
won't
just
wear these until the holiday swag. These jumps will be unworn. Look, unworn. It's fresh.
you can
Until
smell
So fresh,
like new shit.
exciting.
Then they gonna make me go walk in my shoes and bring mine in here, but I ain't gonna do it.
hey, look, hey man, oh John back. Oh John back. Oh, let's see. Oh look, he's showing like Jordan's off in the background. He already showed. You know how he do.
Now
Here it goes.
he's still the
Look.
Jordan.
Oh, you see him? You see him? Oh my God, it's so many of them. Oh my God, it's just so many
Not
of
two
them.
walls.
What should I do? I got
Not
shoes
two
on the.
walls.
I got
Hold
shoes
on.
everywhere.
We said red and black. Hold on.
Oh, shoes on the couch. New shoes that came in. Oh my God, should I show you my new shoes? Oh, we don't care. This is what we do. We just
Not the
Hey, look. I don't mean to show. I don't mean to change the subject, but you need to show me your new dance. That's what we're talking about.
huh?
Not your new shoes. Show me your new dance.
A new dance? Which one?
He's my which one?
Shit. Which one?
So you know why you on here, man. Come on, talk.
No, I actually don't know what's going on. I'm sitting up here minding my own business. I get an alert. Come on, John. Where John at? I wasn't even paying attention to y'all. What's up? What's going on?
So we trying to figure out, was a dance stolen, a part of a dance stolen? We trying to figure out is I don't even know that. I don't know because look, I'm gonna tell you, I'm the most neutral person in here because I wasn't sent to dance. I don't know. I ain't seen your collabo or Rita's dance. So I don't know.
You know, I hate to really tell the truth. I'm gonna be really, really honest with you. So no, it wasn't stolen. First of all, when I make up dances just pop up in my head. Yes, I did receive a dance on Instagram, on Messenger, and I looked at it. And I don't lie to you. I heard the song, and I was like, I wasn't feeling the song. I wasn't even paying attention to the dance, to be honest with you. I don't know how we came up here. I was just trying to be cool and trying to be nice and not even bring that up, saying I ain't even bothered to look at the dance. But for some reason, I'm on live trying to defend myself. For what reason, I don't know. But no, it wasn't stolen because I didn't even look at the dance, to be honest with you. I heard the song. I'm a song person first, and when I hear the music, if I'm not feeling the music, I'm not even attempting to really looking at the dance because the song for me, that's what gets me. It's the song. So yeah, I didn't even see the dance. And I'm saying real.
So Rita, how you feel about that, Rita?
I mean, respect. If he didn't look at it, he didn't look at it.
Somebody said polygraph.
I can call him a lie. I'm not. That's not a issue. If he didn't look at it, he didn't look at it. Because I mean, I'm a person too, so I understand it. I mean, respect.
I was just. I wasn't like I said. I wasn't feeling so no disrespect or nothing like that.
No. It's not. But
yeah.
That's why. But when I came to him, because I was like, with him not looking at it, then we think a lot alike. Whatever. Then we great minds, I guess they say, think alike, or if that's what you want to say, because the beginning is, you know, the dance and the sequence of it is real similar. So that's why I went through and I asked him. I'm like, you know, let me ask.
Rita, hold on.
Right, and that's why I hit you. That's why I hit you straight up. I said, "Let me call you," because I didn't even know what you were talking about until you told me. Then I said, "Let me look at the dance, see what you're talking about." And I said, "Oh, okay, I see what you said. It got some similarities, you know, in it. So, you know, but all dances is all the same. You know, you're gonna have your cha-cha, your kickball change, your sailors, your twist, your kick, everything. It's just part of it. And sometimes everything's starting to look alike. You know, I make up dances and shit. It be the same. Sometimes it be the same thing majority of the time. It's just different. So, you know. But no. I don't still dance. I might get inspired by a dance, but I don't, you know, I don't steal dances. No, that's not what we do.
Quan, Step, y'all got any questions?
So that's why we on here.
Comment.
So it wasn't even about the shoes then, huh? It wasn't about the shoes?
Don't make me go in there.
It said you made.
Don't make me go in my room. You beat me by about 10, 12.
So what you were saying, Safari? Said, hold on, Rita. What happened?
No, I'm gonna ask him, has he seen? Because he said he never looked at the dance. So I'm about to ask him, have you seen the dance now? Have you seen the dance, John? So you seen it?
When she hit me up and asked me, that's when I seen the dance, and I said, "Oh yeah, it looked like it got similarities to it." So I didn't see it until she told me, and I had to go back and look at it. But at that time, dance has already been out.
Yeah, the dance was out for for a day or so. And when I hit him up, you know, with that, but I just, like I said, either that or again, my reasoning for hitting John up was maybe, you know, some weird reason that we have the same, because the beginning of the dance was, you know, like so I was like, we must think alike. If you know, I was like, maybe it was something, because I didn't know if that was a John thing. I didn't know if Tammy put that part in or whatever. So I clarified it with him, you know, and when I hit him up, I said, hey, which part of the dance did you do? And then he put the emojis and stuff. So when he put the laughing emoji stuff, when I asked him, and then I said to John, I said, well, why you do that to me? I said, because that part of the dance, that was, you know, I sent that to you for music and, you know, possibly teach, but not to go out and make another dance or whatever. And he called me at that point.
Yeah, and that's the part that sounded. So that's the part of the story that sounded suspect to me. Like when she asked you, you know, about the dance, and you put the emojis, the laughing emojis.
Oh, well, because I said like 9 times out of 10 when I make a collaboration, you know, we make a collaboration. I really don't like to say what part I make, but you can pretty much see which part I make, and I try to give the you know, the choreographer, because a lot of times I might do more than the choreographer, or I might do less. So but we do a dance, we do it equal. So I try to say, oh, this is my part, this, you know what I'm saying? That's why I just say, hey, you know which part I do, because I do footwork. That's what I do. That's what, when I put that up there, and you was like, and is it this one? I'm like, okay, well, yeah, that's my part. And then we talk about you. I forgot exactly what you said though, but I just just called
yeah,
you.
because
Like,
I said, why you did that to me? That's
right. I said, what? I said, let me just call you because you know, going back and forth with Texas, I don't like doing that. I like to just talk to the person straight up. That's the type of person I am. So I want to get some clarification on what you was talking about, what you were meaning, and we got that out. You know, when she told me and I looked at it, yeah, it has some similarities to it, but it's not. It's not the same.
So the laughing, so the laughing emojis was basically you like, you know what part I did, the sweet part. That was you was like.
Yeah.
So you was laughing because you was like, you know what part I didn't do. Stop playing. Like that's kind of what that was for. Oh, okay.
See, man. I mean, I'm
We keep it in the buck. What we doing?
Yeah, man. I wasn't trying to go that route. I wasn't trying to go that route.
Because
But yeah,
when Rita
that
told
was
the story,
exactly
we
what I was
thinking.
thinking.
When Rita told the story,
Hey,
we thinking the
crowd,
last
okay.
emoji meant something
People in the
else.
comments,
Oh no.
people in the comments, believe John, yes or no? Thumbs up, yes. Thumbs down, no. Do you believe John?
it don't
Why
matter
is Quan sideways? I don't know why he's sideways.
Yeah, man. I mean,
Be like those attorneys. Do not answer that. Do not answer that.
Oh man, y'all are crazy.
Keep it real on this show.
Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, like I said, it was not, it's not no beef or nothing. Me and John talked about it. Look, we'll go by and go sit and eat a plate of bacon if that's what we need to do. But I got that off my chest because I feel like, like when I came to him, I would not have brought it to the attention if I didn't feel some type of way about it. I'm not mad about it, but I did feel some type of way about it, which is why I hit him and said, hey, and I started thinking about it because like I said, I was like, well, maybe again, I'll say it again. I was like, maybe some weird reason we thought alike and it was just that. But again, all day long, it does not matter. You look at dances, there are pieces of dances from everybody that's taken and put into different dances when they make a dance. But that particular dance, the similarities are too similar, in my opinion, and that's just my opinion, but they were too similar with the beginning of the dance and then the couple part, like with the spinning part, when I say make that thing go water, whatever, like all of that stuff, it was similar, it was too similar. So when I asked, I said, well, let me ask her, hey, what part did you make? Where did it come from? And then I said, why you did that to me? Because I did reach out to him prior to, asking them to extend the music of the dance or whatever, and then say, okay, hey, and then a month ago, I sent the dance itself, the instructional, to John himself with the rest of the people.
So I'm gonna keep it. This is my point of view. If you good with it, I'm good with it. I just want to make everybody on the same page. Everybody good,
Yeah, everybody agree.
Yeah, no, we ain't beefing.
Yeah, we've been good. I'm trying to figure out why I'm here.
Right now, if I felt like somebody stole my dance,
look, y'all just y'all so messy. Try to create something that ain't even there.
No, whoa.
No.
Rita came on here and said it. We just trying to clarify.
Okay.
We trying to clean your name up.
Okay.
You down with her with the 36
to answer your question when you said why the need to say publicly if not upset about it. No, I felt some type of way about it. That was the need to say it publicly.
Yeah, and
so
that was wait, time out.
But that's what I'm saying. But we did talk in private. I thought that was squashed, right? We was all good, right?
When we talked about it, I had already
hold on, Rita, hold on. Let's hear what they say. Rita, didn't you not come to us and said you wanted to come on tonight? Huh?
I said I had stuff to say.
You had something to say. You still want to come. Number two, I got thrown under the bus. I got in trouble because John, I actually taught y'all dance, so not with that. I got thrown under, just so we know that too. Number two. No, yeah.
And wait. And don't forget that I didn't ever get the message because she sent it to the old number. But I got in trouble because I did not teach it yet. Okay, we're gonna add that too.
Because I felt like because before you finished this fine, had that been done prior to when June 1st came, then it wouldn't have been no similarity because it would have been already taught.
So John, it started with Rita sent her dance to all these people. I wasn't one of them. Quan, she sent to the
that
wrong
gonna keep. He gonna keep saying that part. Though.
Wait. Then your collab dance comes out and it looks similar to the dance that she sent to all these people, which was one.
And it's blowing up.
Which is one of the people, and she felt some kind of way. And so we bringing you on to not make it messy. We trying to clear your name up. You one of our boys, so we trying to hold on. Wait. You just can't. That's all that is. We not being messy. If John's stealing dances, we want to make sure John is still. Is you not stealing dances?
Because that's what I'm saying. We already didn't talk about that, so it wasn't nothing to really be cleared up if the main person I talked to that I already, already cleared, already
And
said
and
that.
to
What I
answer
said.
that, John, and to answer Sam's question, if we already had a
Be honest.
conversation, why
Be
talk
honest.
about it publicly? Because
Be
we
honest,
had
Red.
talked about it before I talked to John. I talked to Stefan and him about, when I asked him, I said, well, hey, because I wanted to know, like, should I ask about it or what? I was asking about opinions, and that was before I talked to John about it.
Oh.
So this was already something scheduled to go.
So
So
after you talked to John, you still decided we still gonna have the conversation.
If we're being honest, it really wasn't cleared up. That's really what we want to be. I mean, obviously, it wasn't cleared up because then she
Yeah,
brought-
because like you
Yeah.
said with the emojis, she thinking it means something different. She think you laughing because you stole her dance, and now we found out you laughing because you like, look, you know what part I made of the dance, like, and it was a miscommunication. That's all that was, So
Well, that was the purpose of me calling her to talk to her instead of just leaving it out there and assuming. That's why I said, let me just call her and see what's going on, how she feel. What was, what's the deal? That's why I called her, because I don't like, if she feeling some type of way or say something, I said, oh no, let me call you. What's up?
Janine, I definitely agree with that, Janine. Like, people send me dances every week. Now, there's no way I'm teaching all these dances people send me. It ain't even realistic. And so, like I said, the first part of the conversation, I feel like is null and void. We all got dances that didn't blow up. We all got.
I got a lot of them.
We all got dances that other people ain't teaching. That's nothing different. That ain't nothing new. You ain't special. You ain't being treated differently. Like, that happened to everybody. We was just trying to clear up the part about the dance itself and what was going on with that. Everything else, that just happens to everybody. We all got dances. That's
not what that means, Prince. Cause I do.
Yeah, that's not what it means for real.
I ain't got no choice but to. But yeah.
Oh yeah, you got 18 years.
Look, nigga. But aside of that, like I said, it all goes back to the heading of this, which is support. You know what I'm saying? So regardless of anything with all of this and the dance and all of that, not just that, it wasn't this particular dance and that with the John, like Carlos said, it was to clear up, okay, well, the emojis is like, okay, well, you know that I got this or whatever, why are you asking me, type of thing, to clear that part up. But my whole purpose of everything was to support, even to support locally, because when you don't have people that support you, like you said, it ain't about that, Prince, but when they don't, you know what I'm saying, other people don't fuck with you like you fuck with them, then you're not gonna and that's just that, because it ain't never, that as far as that, because everybody know 10 toes down, you know what I'm saying, Steph was my nigga, that's my homeboy, that's my everything. When I call him, if I need something, I'll call him, we talk about anything, and that's just that, because that's just the type of people we are together. All the rest of that, Quan, we done, you know what I'm saying, we came up with this stuff, even with, you know what I'm saying, John, all of us is like that. It's not that, but it's about the support, because regardless on that little issue that happened, it's a bigger issue, and that's why I brought it to the surface, even with me seeing us being locally and us doing the stuff that we do, and you don't have the support behind you, but we support everybody, like it's not a good feeling. You know what I'm saying?
I got a question for you. How deep is your catalog? Like,
what?
How many dances do you have?
How many dances do I have? 1, 2, 3.
It ain't enough.
Maybe
so that's
5
what I'm saying.
that I have
so
on
like,
urban.
So John got about 70 dances, and 15 of them took off crazily.
I got no. You said 30?
I said 70.
I said 70.
Nope. It's about almost 100 right now.
And that's my point. That's my point.
So right. I'm up there. I'm like baby Bernadette right now.
No, nigga. Y'all making neck.
But listen,
Bernadette got 4 something.
But listen, if you got 3 or 4 dances, it's realistic that none of these dances are taking off. Because every dance is seasonal. That's taking off, going crazy. got a crazy catalog, which and they can tell you there's 30, 40, 50 dances they got that ain't nobody doing.
Yeah,
And
and it might not, and that's not an issue for me. I don't
But
care if I just have one dance and it don't take off. That's not an issue. The issue is the support behind it. Even if Carlos or Quan don't do it or Stefan don't do it, if that one person that we support or I support the most do it, that would be enough for me. It's about the support. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to go worldwide. If locally that one group that I go to and I support all the time taught my stuff and they supported me like I supported them, that's all it's about for me. It don't
Okay.
have to be a
So
local
let,
thing, 'cause like I said, I'm not trying to win a UC behind it, nothing like that.
no,
But
let me
when it comes to something like that,
let me ask a quick question then. I just want so for support. So let's just say you don't like one of my dances, but you teaching anyways to support me. Do you think you should be teaching my dance if you don't like it?
so I feel like I do because I'm supporting you and as a person. But
Now,
yeah,
now,
like this, but I'm saying that because the reason why I have to answer like that is just the same thing. It's a lot of dancing, like I told Nisa earlier. She make dances to some songs I don't like. Music move me, not the dancer, not the person. It's music. So it's some dances that she's made that I don't care for. But if we go somewhere and we're out of town and they play it and nobody else is up there dancing it, I'm a dance it with her to support her on that. If that makes sense.
well, I'm just well, me personally, I just when it comes to dancing, when I teach dances, I teach it because either this is what they doing in certain cities, so I keep my students updated on certain dances. But as far as dances that I really just don't like, I don't teach. And why is that? It's not because I don't support you. It's just because I just don't like it, and that should be okay. It's okay if you don't like certain dances. A lot of stuff that I make, the people don't like of mine. They don't teach.
Right.
Fine. And that's what I'm just saying. It's not about I don't support you. It's just if I'm not feeling that dance, I'm just not going to teach it.
Right.
And
And that was why the question was asked earlier. What makes you all teach a dance?
And that could be the same, and that could be the same thing for the local group.
Oh, go ahead.
Because that could be the
Nisa
same
wants to
thing. That could be the same thing for that local group though. They might have saw that one dance and might not like the song like John didn't, but that don't mean they really don't rock with you. But now if you have
right,
and now if you have documented like they haven't fucked with me for this, my event, my dance, my this, then they might not just fuck with you.
Yeah,
But
and that
somebody
and
not doing
as
that
far as the
dance,
local people, they don't do dances like we do. So if it ain't a baby dance or whatever, like if we don't go to their class and teach it or say, hey, let me
We
teach
just
it.
go to the class and teach it. They still not
Yeah,
gonna
they
do
still
it.
not gonna do it because they just don't do
well,
advanced.
Denise already informed us about Shreveport. That's why she travels so much. She already told us that they don't be dancing out there anymore.
Hey, is it about that time for us to take
No,
our
wait,
shot?
nope, not until I say what I want to say about teaching dances.
Go ahead.
Now,
Okay.
I have taught dances that I don't like because I was asked to teach because other people could not teach certain people. And these certain people wanted to know these dances and they knew that I could teach them. I ain't like the dance, so that means I had to go and learn the dance that I did not like and
I
then
done
teach
that
it to
too.
them. So I will teach a dance I don't know if somebody really wants to learn it. That's just me.
Oh,
I
I've
gotta be
done.
more than just somebody.
well,
I gotta be more than just somebody.
when it comes to that, because it's a lot of stuff that I might not teach, and I recommend them. Hey, maybe you should go to such and such class because I know they teaching that dance. Maybe you should go to such and such class because if we all teaching the same thing, why would people come to our class? We all doing the same thing. They come to our class to get something different. So if I know, let's say Mark teaches something, I know Benita teaches something, I know Val or the twins are teaching this, I'm gonna make sure I'm not teaching that. I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna teach something else that makes me different from everybody else. And everybody, if everybody wants to come to my class and support my class, and they come to my class and they're like, man, I already learned this dance from such and such class. That's what I mean. Like, it's so much dances out here. It's enough to go around to be able to pass the dance around. Even if I don't like it, somebody else is doing it. That's the good thing, the beauty about having more than one
And I go back to
instructor,
what I said to you,
because
Rita.
everybody has everybody has their dances that they want to teach and want to instruct. So, and with me, like I said, I try to when I go out of town, that's what I look for. Why does Dance Floor pack? All right, what's the name of it? All right, this is what they doing out here, y'all. If you don't want to learn it, cool, but this is what they doing. So when they go out of town, they straight. Everybody good.
I have a question with that then, real quick. So let's say you don't like a dance or whatever, but there's a dance that came out. It could be a little intermediate. Let's just use Boots on the Ground. It came out, and then because somebody else taught it, like Quan taught it or Stefan taught it or whatever, and it's hot, does that make you teach it too? Because they asked them for it? Because somebody else taught it and said, oh, this is hot, or this some hot shit, and then they teach it, does that make you teach your class?
If I want to teach it, I'll teach it.
That has happened.
Yeah, I mean, the dance, for instance, the dance like Boots on the Ground. I haven't taught it in my class. We just did it because I assumed everybody knew it already.
Mm-hmm.
So when I made that video, that spook video, whatever, we did a run through, and that was it.
Well, that was just Boots on the Ground, but I'm just saying like a dance that you might not like, but because Steph taught it or Carlos taught it or Quan taught it, then you like, well, shit, let me teach you too. Type of thing.
No. I don't. Like I said, I don't pay attention to what everybody else doing as far as instructing. I pay attention to the dance floor. As far as me being a DJ, and when I sit back and watch other DJs doing their thing, and I see the dancer, this is what they, because I'm like, damn, what's that? I don't even know the dance. They just pack on the floor. What's that? I do my homework, write it down, take it back home. Then, like I said, if I like it, we're bringing it back home, and we're gonna teach it. That's what I do. When it falls on uninstructors, what they doing, what they teaching, I don't. Yeah, I definitely don't do that. You know.
I do, man. That's how I keep it.
Yeah, if other instructors teaching it, that's cool. But that ain't got nothing to do with me.
Well, John, you have a teaching style that everybody can learn. Well, my opinion, you are very good instructor. So if it's something somebody was like, well, I need John to teach me this. You still send them somewhere else?
It has happened because I had a lot of people say, I learn better from you.
See?
And
I get that all the time.
Because that's what I get.
It's I haven't had those problems in a while, put it like that. When somebody came to me wanting me to teach a dance that I didn't like. I haven't had that in a long time. Let's just say that. So everything that I present towards everybody, they like it. They cool with it. And as far as they ask for me to teach it, I said, well, give me a week until, because a lot of time I might not know what it is. I do my homework and then I teach it. So I try to cater to it. I try to cater to everybody, especially
John. You got your shot glass, John?
Hold on, Candace. There's a group called the Instructors Page where instructors post what they taught. Sign up to a lot of group pages. They usually post what they teach in their class. Sign on to it.
I say, if the floor is packed with the dance you don't like, do you teach it because it's popular?
Yes, I do. Cause one of my people don't like it, and I know they ain't gonna sit there and say I ain't teaching. I say, no, I taught that. I'm doing my job.
At least one time. Look, at least teach it one time.
I'm gonna teach.
That's how I felt when what's that dance that Q came out with?
Saturday Booty.
No, I'm talking about Chicago Q. She did was it slow dance or whatever? Did she do that dance?
Remember, Irvin came out with Saturday Booty, not Q.
Yeah, that's Irvin.
Yeah, I think she did a dance. I think it's slow dance. I had to teach that one time. I was like, because she got the little part, they been over, they roll their ass and shit. I was like, oh man. I just tell them, listen, this is what they do. This is what I do.
Now, I don't for every instructor teach. There's certain ones I know that kind of know what's going to be a hit. Certain people know what's going to be a hit. Certain people actually make dances hit just because the fact they taught it. I mean, we're being honest. They got that power too.
You said it. Wait. Say it again. Say it. I didn't hear you.
I said I teach what every instructor do. There's certain instructors I know know what's going to be. Just like I pretty much pick a lot of them. I say, yeah, that's going to be a hit. Pour it and be one. That's what I look at. And I know certain people who have made it just because they taught it. People that seen that done, or DJ done played it. That's the way it is. When you got your
Yeah, one thing about dances, we don't dictate what's gonna be hot and what's not.
Right.
The people do. So much as you put out there, all my dances don't stick. The dances I be thinking, oh yeah, this gonna be a hit, and this dance, y'all like this dance better than this one, and just how it is. Everybody, you don't control what's gonna be hot and what's not. You just put it out there. You put your talent out there.
That's not
and
true. No. Certain DJs have made certain dances hot because they played them or they took it on tour, as they say. That's done happened many times. No, we're not going with that.
Well, that's what you talking about. That's if you talk about promoting your dances as far as just playing it and trying to make people like it. What you talking about?
It wasn't even their dance. No. Certain politics do play a lot in line dance.
It does play a lot in line dance. Yeah.
Who's the one taking it on like tour? They do go. I done made a lot of dances hot. I know that for a fact. So you're not gonna sit there and say that. I've seen it happen firsthand. Like I say, yo, this is hot. Watch this. Teach it. Boom. He teaching. It must be something. And they know it. Everyone know around me know. That's right. They know. Some people can't do. John, you can dictate. John, when you really had your class back in the day, don't sit there and say dances you didn't teach didn't blow up and they wouldn't just because you did it. Parkside.
I learned a lot of dances by watching your class too.
I mean that is true. I had a lot of people. Wait, I had a lot of people that do come up and say we like the way you teach. We want to know what's hot, and they tune in to you and see what you teach.
They did that with
I had people come up to me and tell me that, and and that's why people do come up to me saying, if you teach my dance, they feel like their dance is gonna blow up because I done.
Ain't that right, Quan? I know.
and it's, but that part is true too.
You made it.
That part is true too. But at the end of the day, people still gonna like what they're gonna like.
And look,
and they'll like what they don't like, but if you have a platform to push it, you know what I'm saying?
Don, see, that go back to why I didn't get the dance for Rita, because she didn't think I was gonna blow her shit up.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
She said that John Woodhouse.
That's a lie, because I just went down the list.
No. She didn't send it to me. She sent it to the wrong number. It never made it.
I'm just saying though, but I'm just saying that's a lie.
Dance. It's not a beginner's dance. He not gonna. Who he gonna teach it to?
What was in my inbox, whatever was in there, and that was that. Because again, Janine, I could have sent to her, she teach it. I talked to Nicole and them, I could have sent to her, she teach it. Nikki and them out of Atlanta, I could have sent it. Anybody from 757, I could have sent it, and I did not. I just went down whatever was in there.
But listen.
Y'all got y'all shots ready. We ready to take these shots.
Rita, hold on. But Stefan, listen. I'm about to mute Stefan. Listen. But guess what? Regardless of what kind of instructor it is, I taught your dance the same amount of times Stefan did.
Me too. Shot o'clock.
Look, I ain't gonna even argue with you, Carlos. Shot o'clock.
Shout out to Prince KB. Shout out to Ray.
Shout out to Ray. There you go.
Always.
Oh, shout out to Sam in the building.
Yeah, hey Sam. But again, look, before we end this though, John, I love all y'all. It wasn't no love lost. I brought it up. That's what it is. Stop. Look, nigga, we gonna use
look. Ask Prince KB.
This is what it do.
Ask Prince KB.
He keeps saying she got a problem.
He's a butt.
Ask Prince KB how the dance got to me.
What dance?
The glue.
Yeah, hey KB. KB, right in the chat
No,
right
Sam, I
now,
didn't send it to
KB.
them either. Like I said, y'all better stop. And I know
What
it's
happened to glue?
I could have sent it to them, but you know.
Quan, you put glue out there, didn't you?
I better send me them damn.
You said what, niece?
You put glue out there, didn't you?
Say that one more time for the man on the crown in the throne back there who keeps saying that he say it one more again.
You put glue out there, didn't you?
Oh, okay. I'm gonna leave. I rest my case.
I got it from Quan.
Danger. All you gotta do is ask the Danger. She know who did that.
Danger.
The dance. What's the speak up this dance? Andy Stone song. Clap, clap, clap,
Look,
clap.
Candy said Carlos own glue. Thank you very much. They on
That's because she's in Virginia. She don't count. She
Hold
learned
on.
it from you.
Y'all
So
ain't know
listen,
this.
we can go to numbers on social media. We can put the videos up there. You
Look,
already know.
shout out
You
to
talking about the
Body Works
okay?
and Fandango.
You said, what about Fandango?
I said shout out to Bath and Body Works and Fandango.
Yeah.
Not you go back the last 2 episodes.
Oh,
The
let me
last 2
say this
episodes.
was done. Let me say this was done. Now John came
Oh
on here and
shit.
said, John
Oh
came on here and
shit.
said we being
Oh
messy.
shit. We was doing
But-
good.
But
We was doing good, Steph. Go ahead.
clearly remember seeing somebody when that dance came on and,
There you go
and
again.
somebody started
He's
doing it.
still doing it.
Hey,
Oh.
now look. Now what the dance? First of all, I wasn't the DJ. Let's just say that. Chris Blues was the DJ. So if we really want to blame somebody, blame him. Yeah, I said it. I said it. Yes, I said it. Anyway, so when he played it, this was so funny. Everybody looked scared to go out there and start dancing.
Damn.
I said, y'all gonna go out there and dance? Everybody was like, it was like, you know how you do double dutch, you just want to jump in? That's how it was on the dance floor. Nigga was like, oh no. So was it like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna go out there. Then Dirty, he just eased on in there. I said, oh shit, I'm about to go live.
Hey, look, Stefan.
And he
that go
went
back
out
to what
there
we
and
was
started
talking
doing the
about
oh
earlier.
shit. Dirty doing it, y'all.
damn.
Dirty doing it.
I was in the
My
crowd.
man.
Dirt.
My man. Keep the dance alive, boy. That's what I'm talking about.
Look, I had a problem with it because Dirty told me on the phone he says he ain't doing the dance no more. I said,
Well,
and I was
so
saying,
yeah. So once I
said-
heard that, I didn't even play it. I was like,
I said,
okay, cool.
I said,
But
don't be
Chris
like
didn't get the memo. Chris didn't get the memo. So when he played it, I said, oh no, Chris, we not doing that no more, Chris. And I'm like, should we go live? Should we do
Oh, there
it?
it is.
And we go live, baby.
Carlos, you better read
Carlos, I
it.
hate to tell you, Carlos, but
You better read it. Let me put some more liquor in my goddamn cup.
But look, it's we just dance. We just have fun. All this unnecessary mess that's going on with this dance is ridiculous. Look, at the end of the day, Teddy should be happy he's keeping his dance in rotation. At the end of the day, because when we see Dirty, that's when we like that's Dirty's home. Let's keep it in
Period.
Because if it wasn't for Dirty,
Look, same shit.
you wouldn't even know that dance.
That's Curtis dance when he do it. Same shit when they did
Same shit.
out to Joseph. Same shit.
Same shit. You know. But that's cool. That's okay.
Yeah.
That's a good thing. That's what keep dancing in rotation when you know certain people like they go crazy for certain dances.
That's right.
You got to play it.
Sam,
You
that's
got
right.
to play it. That's part of our job to make sure we cater to the people. We know that person like that song. Let's play it. Then we got somebody that says don't play it. No, it's weird.
Look,
But
I had
yeah.
some real feelings
So I
about
wasn't
that.
trying to be shady or petty or nothing, but I was. But we were just having a good time though.
the way he got up,
Right. Good job.
I got
in position. He got in position.
I'm like,
Because look, the same shit would have been said.
Yeah, somebody
Yeah, I
caught
saw
you
it.
on the back camera. Somebody
Yeah.
caught you on the back camera, John.
Hold on, Rita. He didn't even get up for his own dance. We had to get up for his dances, but soon as Dirty got on the floor, He jumped up. I mean,
I
jumped
jumped
up.
up, boy. I ain't never jumped that fast before. I'm like, shit.
He was right over for me. That nigga got
Nicole
like
looked
this.
at me like, boy, you mess. I said, no, I'm not. Get that shit, Dirty. Get that shit.
This is how it works.
Oh,
Like
it
this.
was so fun. I was so proud. I almost shed a tear. I'm like, he actually doing it, y'all. He doing it.
Oh, look. I'm looking at him.
Got it in front. When he moved, I moved. I was like,
Just like
hold on, Dirty, stay still, Dirty, stay still. Boy.
he put some new spins
I
in
was a
there.
little X that night, boy.
And look, your live doing numbers right now too. Everybody.
That's why we do certain things. Like, you know, I can get some views off this right here. Let me go live right quick.
I said this to Janine. Now, this is what I noticed too. For Dirty to say he wasn't gonna do that dance no more, I was watching. I seen, so I said, "Wait a minute, he done added a new move." What is this?
Yeah, because he did not the triple spin. He did I don't know, the 5-5 trend. He did.
I said,
He just
"Oh,
kept going. I'm like, nigga, you gonna add some new shit too.
that's
Oh, I
new
had
right
to
there."
get
He knew that camera was on, boy.
Hey,
Camera.
Hey,
He said,
right, and he was working
I'm
with
gonna give y'all
socks.
something to film today.
He was working that
Right.
shit with socks on too, y'all.
Post
I'm
this
like,
shit
boy,
on the net.
Please don't fall on live, Dirty. Please don't fall on live. Because, boy, you slip on. Oh, boy. He did good. He was under control. And as soon as he finished, that's when I finished. Shit.
John, he already had
Oh, he
pieces
doing
live
it.
getting it already, but John
He
had
doing
to
it.
get,
Yeah.
he had to get
Oh.
a cameo.
No, I want this to be special. No, that's
He made sure the light was on the damn phone.
Bruh,
and
look,
shit.
I'm mad I missed that jump, bro.
the
Well, you
lightning
know-
was right, you know.
Like, here you falling the phone.
Bruh,
Oh,
but I see the light come on. He said, "Hold on, that light."
Hold
did-
what the hell he did?
Yeah, but look, at the end of the day, we just having fun, man. We just having fun, man. So
He said,
don't
he said, I
nobody
wasn't
please don't take none of this stuff serious, man. We just over here having fun.
being-
If y'all know y'all be around me, y'all understand. I like to joke around a lot.
Hey, but listen, when that beat dropped, I know everybody looked up like,
I swear, you should have. I wish I would have went on. I wish I would have went on live when he played it. I'm telling you, it took about 45 seconds. Everybody was like,
Dirty tried to
"Should we go dance, y'all?" And I'm like, "Go ahead. I'm about to go live." I'm like, and they like, "Fuck it." And then once he saw about 2 or 3 people up there, I said, "Oh shit, Dirty, come on, let me get my phone together." Before you know it, history was made. I'm mad because now I can't save the video because now Facebook delete the shit after 30 days now and shit. So I wish I would have just recorded so I could keep it forever. My soul was looking for that video. I was gonna post it on YouTube. Like,
you can download it for your laptop. You can download it for your laptop.
oh yeah, really? Okay. Follow us for the info. Follow us for the info. Oh shit! Oh shit! Y'all stay tuned now. It's coming to YouTube near you.
He didn't get up. He bounced off the chair.
I know, right? Hey, bro, that shit. Because I'm telling you, like, bro, if you would have seen, you got 2 people going live right here facing him, and he over in the corner right here, and it's like it was with them little screens, you know, from Fast and Furious. You hit the little button. I'm talking about
Ejecto-cito, buddy.
Ejecto-cito.
They played.
Yeah.
They played strictly footwork. Here you go.
That's what I said.
His dad, look, strictly footwork. He like this.
Yo, I what?
So he took a breath. After second rotation.
Somebody said I knew Teddy would watch it. That was the plan. That was the plan. I was hoping he was watching it.
Yeah, he like, man, goddamn.
Look, me and Teddy, we don't have no problem with it. We all joking around, but Man, come on now. That shit was
Right.
funny. I mean, some things you just gotta capture the moment. And just,
Yeah.
But the light though, like
was it
the light,
the
that was the
lighting, the
killer.
setting,
Bro, that
everything
was
about
the
it was.
killer.
It
I
was.
never seen
It was
nobody
good.
even go live with a fucking light on their camera at all. Anyway, the fact that the light came on while he's live, and I was like, bro.
Yeah, man. It had to be done. It had to be done, man.
But I want to know what Chris was thinking before he hit that play button. It had to be.
You said who?
Chris. Yeah, he was. Yeah.
Oh,
I want to know what Chris
see,
was
he
thinking.
didn't know. He didn't get the memo. So he like, what's going on? Why nobody
Chris did,
listen?
first of all, we ain't finna speak on what Chris
I'm
did.
like-
I'm quite sure that Chris didn't know because he was commenting on our live before
Yeah, that's what I'm
that.
saying.
Well,
You said it. You said it. Where you at? You said it. I'm just saying. Like I said, I wasn't a DJ, so I had nothing to do with it. If Chris never played, it would have never happened.
Hold
It
on.
would have never happened.
Hold on, John.
Right. Say right. Say right.
All right, I'm with you when you're right. I'm
Hold
with
on.
you.
Would have never happened.
John.
So at the end of the day, we kind of want to blame Chris Blues.
You're playing.
At the end of the day, we blaming Chris Blues because I was minding my own business. I had me a drink. Somebody gave me a gummy. I was feeling nice.
You're right.
And when they played it, I'm like, oh shit. It's going down.
And the captain said,
Oh
there you
shit.
go, he doing
I'm
it
like,
again.
Chris seen the live. I'm pretty sure he's seen and heard about it. So while him playing it, what I supposed to do? What you want me to do?
Hold on.
And then look, and then he said, you own that shit.
The key is still on here. Look, I lost a bet earlier that day. We bet it. Cause I said, nah, he ain't doing that damn. We were
Yes, that's what we doing.
He said,
Somebody said Chris the guest next week.
He ain't got to defend himself. He the one who played it. He played it. He ain't got to defend it. Who loaded it up and pressed play?
Look, John, you were telling John said, you own that shit.
Who loaded it up and pressed
You
play?
own that shit dirty.
It wasn't me.
Bruh.
All I did
look.
just wanted to capture the moment for
Hey, look,
everybody
Lakeisha
to
still
see
on
this
that
nice
stuff.
dance.
I
That's all I
will be
want.
playing your live video on the next episode.
video of him recorded just so he don't get up the way he ran into them.
I'm just saying.
Nah, you make sure you zoom in on bypass the whole speakers and the DJ table right there and everything.
Look, nothing wasn't planned, so I had to act accordingly. So you just had to, oh shit, let me just, because you never know. I just wanted to capture the moment, even though it was two niggas up there, going live anyway. But I might not have been their friend, so I couldn't even see the video. So I just wanted to have it so other people could see it. Yep, that's what it was. That's what it was.
People froze like this. Dum, dum.
I'm telling you, did they look around? I looked around, and then I did this. I grabbed my phone. I said, "Come on, do it now. Come on." Oh shit!
Look, y'all. Inez says it was like everyone knew the history because it took a few seconds before folks started dancing. It was weird.
It was. I'm trying to tell you, like double does. They were like, And then once they got in, they're like, "Oh shit, we in here."
If you ain't gonna do it, I don't know why he's playing it. He's right there beside me. What he got?
Yeah.
I told you he was gonna do it. Damn, you did.
Look, you really gonna do it?
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah,
"He's about to
John.
do it."
Then he busted that new move. I said, wait a minute.
He did. Low key, he added 2 extra spins.
Like what?
He added 2 extra spins. I'm like, oh shit. That's how you spell? I mean, like he did 5 spins. I'm like, I'm glad I'm recording this because ain't nobody gonna believe me. See, y'all only believe like Dirty did 5 spins. Y'all be like, you lying. Nope, I gotta do look at the line. See, moments like that, you gotta capture it. That's all I'm just saying.
Don't let me put this shit on my TV right here in the background real quick.
Are you really gonna do it?
But
No,
look. Now listen, we are going to do away with the name Dirty per his request. His name is Silky Soul. And
I'm not
you
calling
said-
that nigga no damn
No,
silky.
you know, John, you just said it, though.
I'm not calling no grown man silky.
Spins. It took some Silky Soul to get them extra 2 spins in. See there?
Nope.
Silky Soul.
I'm not calling no silky.
SOLE.
John said he ain't finna call no grown nigga delicious.
It'll be Jason. It'll be Jason before he be silky smooth.
Oh,
Silky
That's why
smooth.
them 2 extra
Oh.
spins got in there for the silk on them souls. Okay?
I mean, just go to bed. All you gotta do is go to bed. You know, talking about, I gotta go to work. Go to work. We're not keeping you up.
But I do have a question. Did he really come out there in socks and no shoes this time?
yeah, he was in socks. You know, socks. Oh, he was floating.
Yeah.
He float.
Yeah.
He get, but I tell you, he getting it. I can't lie. Okay.
That's it.
And he did that. I said, wait a minute. Oh, that's new. I said, that's new right there. Y'all, he ain't no nigga, well. It don't matter. John got it. He got it. He captured it. Right.
Look, and there you go. He's doing it.
I'm here. I'm here for y'all.
He's doing it.
Taylor sat back down like nothing happened. Put his phone down. He did. You know what you did.
Yes.
Janine, stop it. Don't do me like that. That's unnecessary. Unnecessary.
One go to.
He came on and came back out.
Overall, I enjoyed myself. It felt good. Just sit back, relax, kick my feet up, dance when I want to.
Look
Eat.
on his stuff.
He said, "What?"
Hey, what event y'all going to next?
Look, I like, damn, that is your dad, John. He look gonna get it.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna wait.
It was gonna be Jacksonville till they canceled, so Flavor for me.
Oh yeah. Dig it.
You said Flavor. What about Flavor?
It's the next event.
Well, it
Oh.
was gonna be Young and Relentless was gonna be my next event, but they canceled.
Yeah. I know.
So now it's Flavor.
Me too.
Me
But
too.
I think mine's is Lady D is next for me.
Lady D before
Oh, next week.
weekend.
We got the
The rotating.
next week. Next week. Yep, next week.
Oh.
You'll be in town, right?
Who? No.
Oh, okay.
You know, if the anniversary was stable, maybe. But I'm gonna be in Memphis.
Okay, all right.
Go to the pool party.
We'll let you slide this time.
We're gonna swim.
Yeah, we let you slide. Let you get by this time. You know.
Just a little bit, just a little bit.
Yeah, Flavor. Yeah, that Flavor's going down as usual.
Mm-hmm.
There's something about Flavor. They hands down. I don't know what it is, but they by far.
That damn DJ on Saturday nights.
It's I'm telling you, it's the vibe. It's just you can't explain it. The people, the vibe, and it just
I'm so glad you said that because I have to ask this too. On Saturday night, not the who you with, but don't you play songs for regions? Don't they say like Midwest, or when you say West Coast or Midwest, and you play different songs for those regions, right?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. I just wanted to make my point. Thank you.
Yeah.
I said he didn't do that.
He's talking about no, he don't remember that. I'm like,
Right,
they
yes,
play
he
songs.
When
He
he
don't
called them
He
regions
only
out,
remember,
yeah.
he only remember
Look,
who you with. They
just
call
for
you
y'all, if you notice, do that. I don't need to be out there. be right over there sitting chilling. I wouldn't get out there with that.
I be on stage catching everything.
That's the only part I want to go for.
I was
That-
sitting
that
on
part.
with a bubble machine, making the bubble. That's the best seat in the house. Yeah, this year too.
Yep.
What's in Pittsburgh?
I don't even want to go to that. I want to go for that part. That's the problem.
Yeah, we got to take a bathroom break, Quan. What happened to you? Shit.
He was
Wait, what?
Oh, come back a little light on your feet, huh?
go ahead and tag your little name. I swear, no, Texas. Texas. Nigga, no way. When you getting the horse? When the horse coming in?
Very soon.
I'm gonna have
What's
one
going
of
on now?
them. Have one of them soon.
Hey, what's going on?
What he's Texas Quan now. He boots on the ground.
Candy said, any of y'all coming to Pittsburgh?
Oh,
He
so
over there.
he trail around now, huh?
Yeah. The leader of the movie. He claimed that he's the leader.
All right. All right.
Candy, I'll be in Pittsburgh.
So you going on to the other side, huh? That's what you on?
Now I'm just gonna be the barrel. I'm gonna be the bridge. I'm gonna be the bridge.
The breeze my ass.
So what's the
You
horse
ain't
name?
slick.
Gunja?
Quan,
Crazy.
Quan.
Sensimina, that's what it is. That's Sensimina.
Quan didn't know them dollars. That's what Quan said right now. Yeah. It's weird about it.
Oh, so that's why you had the boot. I ain't listened to it. I saw you had on boots on and shit, spinning and shit. I'm like, nah, let me just keep scrolling up. I don't know. Maybe it was a boots on the ground party or something, and you over here trail riding.
It was
Hey, I gotta dance.
he
You
got a
gotta
dance. A trail ride there, yeah.
He said, yeah.
He's
Shut up.
evolving, son. He's evolving.
Hey, Stephon
Shut
eating
up.
this shit up. Stephon eating this shit up, boy. Yeah.
You a sellout.
Sell out.
It's cool, Quan. It's cool. You got to be mixing it up. I know you trying to. I get you. You ain't slick. You trying to get on one of the commercials. That's what you trying to do.
Hello.
Hey, look at Moochie. Look at Moochie. Moochie said, smart move, Q. Look.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be
Yeah.
a part of them 6K.
Him and Moody about to collab. It's covered.
Look, if you got the opportunity, why not go for it? Shit. I did some when I did something with Big Gucci.
John had his boots on the whole
Yeah, but I
outfit.
gotta go back and get. I gotta go back and
I can't.
I like.
Yeah, I can't fit them boots no more. I gotta lose a couple more pounds for me to put my feet back in those, boy. My calves getting too. It won't. I said, fuck it, just leave it alone, God.
Hey, look. If Quan would have started 5 months ago, he'd have been on the stage with Tay Cheesy at the BET Award. You know them with doing boots on the ground.
Nah, there go my boy. Yeah, Quan. Do it.
Mm-hmm.
But Carlos,
Oh, yeah.
did you see the hat, Carlos? You know, most cowboy hats, you know, you can tell it's a custom hat. He got that.
Yeah, he went to the flea market, spent some good money on that.
That's right.
I can tell. I'm like, he spent about a good $150 on that hat right there.
And then he tipped it before he got off.
Howdy. I'm like,
he went to the Mexican flea market, got that bitch. That's the sweet joint.
that's right. I know you ain't slick. Right, Big Boots. That's what me and Big Boots did a collab on. You know, it ain't go nowhere, but we did one though. We did one.
I'm gonna bring it back. I'm gonna bring it back.
No, look. So guess what? At Deep Creek, your dance got taught. April taught your joint. You and Moochie dance at the beginning. The Woody Shuffle.
It's on me and
I
Moochie.
got it.
Yeah, Woody Shuffle.
That's what's up.
You sure did.
I don't see it a lot. I mean, like I said, I got so much shit out there, man.
That's why I told y'all I need to be teaching the stuff y'all already got that ain't go nowhere. So make it
Tagged you on TikTok.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's just a lot of stuff, man. I ain't gonna lie, I'm guilty of it. So it's the whole line dance community is just so oversaturated with dances. It's getting ridiculous right now. You can't even enjoy the older stuff now because something always coming new.
A lot of
You know,
these events you go to, you could probably get away with teaching a lot of your other stuff that you got. You know what I'm saying?
well, that's what I've been doing lately. I don't know if y'all been noticing. I've been going back to my older stuff because
I have.
I don't want it to get lost. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of stuff that's back in the day, 10 years plus, you know, we got a lot of newcomers coming in and then old ones is coming out, but we not keeping their dances alive.
Yeah, because you don't got nobody like Dirty doing your old dances. You know, keeping it alive. Everybody needs a Dirty on this.
But it's true. It's true. Dirty keep people like Dirty. People like Joseph when it comes to frame dances that's older. The younger will be like, damn, what's that? That's what keeps it alive. That's what keeps it in rotation.
That's like
So
Still
just to be
Angry with
appreciative
Reggie.
of somebody
Every
doing your
time I
dance.
think about Still Angry, I think about Reggie, Dr. Reginald.
Yeah. So that's what I've been lately. I've been doing, like I said, is just going back to my older stuff or going back to other people's older dances and to be like, oh shit, I forgot about that. And then just go out and just teach it again. So when we go to a party, you can play it. But it's still gonna be hard because a lot of the stuff now it's commercial, you know. And I'm commercial. Hell, you know. But it is what it is. It's just you want to keep the dance floor packed and people happy, you gotta play what they want.
Talk to them.
You gotta play what they want. That's what they want to hear. You still want to hear same boots on the ground, Tamia, and you know, Southside baby.
Yeah, I'm mad at Boots on the Ground. That shit just came out in November. Y'all ain't mad at goddamn Come Dance With Me. Shit, y'all been doing that shit for goddamn.
Right.
That dance came out in 03. Y'all still killing that shit.
And still killing. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, it's tough out here. Eventually I'm just gonna just hang it up and retire.
You gotta get about 6. You gotta get
said, "No, Teddy."
You said what?
Hey, well, look y'all die.
Stephon keeps all the dancing alive. Okay.
Yeah, buddy. So
anyway.
Oh,
yeah, there you go. There you
go. You're supposed to say shot o'clock.
We already did that.
Time to go. What's this? 3 hours now? Oh. The fuck? Y'all still up?
Demaya said she on third shift. She said that we helping her time.
Third shift? That's what I work. I work
you
third
gotta
shift.
bring back Prince. What is it? The one with Ziggy Azalea and I can't think of.
Oh hell no!
Prince? What's the name of it?
What's the name of it? Is it Prince 101?
Smooth Prince.
Smooth Prince, yeah.
Oh
yeah.
It's
not too long ago, did
we?
Yeah. That bring that one back. That one needs to come back. Look, that.
Wait, it's two dances to that already? Well, it's 2 dances every dance now.
Right.
Every song now, I mean. There's another dance to that? To your Smooth Prince?
No, not that song.
I'm getting all your Princes mixed up. Which one you talking about?
The one is with Ziggy Azalea and who the artist on that?
I don't. Come on down.
He forgot. You know
No,
what?
not
Don't mind him.
No, the one that
It's the one I made up with.
Oh, that's Prince Passion. The one I'm talking about that. Am I talking about Prince?
Because it ain't I don't need, not that one, but not that one. It's the other one.
Sing it.
I can't think.
I don't know.
It's Ziggy Azalea.
Old boy from ATL Showstopper.
The one that you did in Jackson in the mall when that mall was gone some years ago.
That mall was burning up.
That open mall, yeah. Vanessa even.
Smooth
had no AC.
ATL Showstopper. With Janice, ex-boyfriend.
Rita, Quando.
Yeah.
I forgot all his lines. He's over there.
Look, oh, by the way, you know, I'm gonna act like them people the last time that was on the show when they was running their credential downs about how they was back in the Southeast, biggest line dance and all of that. John, I was in that Own It video down in you know, when you started over at UC, I was back there too. Just want to let y'all know that. I was though, for real. I'm over there because that's when me and Pa had got, you know, connected. I was like, how you do that, Dan? I'm in that. I'm in that video.
It's 151. And then,
Oh, that video. I know about it.
We ain't gonna be able to work at 6 o'clock in the morning. No.
Moochie said he got to be at the airport at 5.
Everybody keep you up, Moochie. Let's go. We out. Call up Quan. What 3 people?
Anyway, we already did those who missed it. Saying
You can't do shot clock till it's time to go.
Hey, I ain't got no drink. Hold on. Oh, I got.
Frank,
Oh, I got some right
Drink
here.
with us.
I got some right here.
Okay.
Oh, we got a
You
little.
see it, Quan. You see it, Quan. You see it. You see
Steph,
it.
go get your Gatorade out, Steph.
It's out.
Get your Sierra Mist out, Steph.
Hey,
Come on.
one more time before we go though.
Get the apple
gonna-
juice.
We still got 60 people in. We're gonna talk about if you care about La Shanique and her house fire she had, Cash App, money sign 757 crew, VA.
Oh shit! Yeah, I gotta send some money. I'll send
I
some.
hear my all out, man. I'm gonna try to, but y'all already know, man. Peace, love, and hair grease, the 3 things that black people need.
You act like you tired, man. Hell wrong with you? It's only 1 o'clock almost.
Get John off of this month. He can't come back home. That nigga.
You did bad birthday.
Oh, wait a minute. You an hour ahead of me, ain't you?
Yeah.
My
Yeah,
bad.
it's
My bad.
about to be 2 o'clock.
Yeah, shit. My bad, dog. Maybe you are tired. My bad, dog. Shit, I'm up.
We got
Let me take a shot.
Anyway, I'm out, man. Till next time.
All right, y'all. See y'all next week.
Yes, love y'all.
All right, it was fun. Appreciate the invite. I was minding my own
I'm
business.
glad you knew we was
Hey,
coming.
just make sure you let people know that
Minding
you
my business.
was coming on the show.
All right, fellas.
All
I'll
right,
holler
see
at y'all.
y'all. Mwah.
All right,
Yes, sir.